you guys are under. You guys are in the country of Roland.
Roll.
Give us the town, not country.
Damn it! It's a city, damn it! It's a city. You're in the city of Roland. It is one of the largest cities in the freaking world of Erex, to those who are curious.
It's in the desert, isn't it?
It's close to the desert.
Oh.
So it is extremely hot. Well, relatively hot all the time. Relatively. Currently, it is on the border between summer and fall. So it's slightly more temperate, but still warmer than average. There are no chilly winds out there. Not in this place, primarily. It is part of the merchant nation and country known as Baron, located in Upper Erex.
Oh yeah, Jim.
Yeah.
What is the official government of Baron?
There is no real government.
Oh, okay.
Just wealthy guys.
It's called a plutocracy. You could call it a plutocracy. You can call it an aristocracy.
An archon-capitalism.
Something like that. You have money in Baron. You rule in Baron.
What's their currency called?
Baronese coin. Yes, that was great. Roland is known for its increased population of tieflings. Tieflings are people who have either... Well, they come in all different colors of skins. They can have all different types of horns, but they're people who are descended from devils. What, Patrick?
What?
What?
He's talking.
Yeah, I thought so. Good. Now,
Steam.
Patrick, you lose 200 experience points from Patrick. The character you're playing now.
Which one?
You.
Oh.
Just you. You, yourself, Patrick. You lose 200 experience points. You're 200 experience points farther away from level 1. Now, yes, you're over. Now, rich rule. Just things you got to know. Roland is, because of the increasing number of tieflings in the city, it's very structured and organized. If anything, it is organized within the similar reminiscent of Dante's Inferno's version of Hell. 9 layers. No, each layer does not refer to individual sins, which it probably could if you really wanted it to.
Yep,
But each layer itself refers to gold worth. The outer ring is effectively the slums. The second outer ring is also kind of like the slums. The third goes to lower class. The fourth and it continues onwards to the center.
Oh, so these are like, ring.
It's
flat.
concentric, yeah.
It's not, okay, so it's not, one is below the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in terms of elevation, there is a rise.
Okay.
It is sloped upwards.
Does it look like what was that one city, like Minas Tirith?
It has significantly more circles, and it isn't that high of a rise.
Oh, okay.
Not immediately high of a rise, such as Minas Tirith. The rich live in the center, which is this extremely large, luxurious castle/chateau owned by the Medici family. And yes, all the merchant princes to a fair degree are named after Renaissance merchant prince names from the Renaissance, and just random Italian names that I make up right off the bat.
Which circle is the Empyrean headquarters at?
That's a good question. The Empyrean headquarters in Roland, once again, Empyrean's a mercenary guild you're part of, is in the 4th ring.
These are from the outside.
Yeah, from the outside. It's in the 4th ring. You could say it's pure middle class, just about. The structure itself is that of it's known as Castle Flammarion. Flammarion, in case you're all curious.
Can you spell it again?
Flammarion.
Okay.
Flammarion. Castle Flammarion, just a gigantic castle. First floor is a bunch of offices, training rooms, primarily meant for the terrace known as CL. To those who don't know, CL are a bunch of grunts. It's a terrace. It's people who aren't legitimately affiliated with the mercenary guild itself. You people are all members of the other terraces. You have the right to walk up to a CL member and request him to do a task for you. They do have a choice of saying no. If that's the case, you also have the choice of firing them just because you feel like
What?
Yeah.
Wait, not even like I report to my superiors and have to get them
No.
You guys have the legitimate right to fire any CL member you wish to fire.
Why would anyone take this job?
I already exercised the right in the last game to do so.
Conceivably, if we're too obnoxious, our superiors might fire us or
Yeah,
something.
conceivably, the punishment for acting improperly within the Empyrean is not death, but the guy who's the head honcho of all this, his name is Sikander Mayas. He is a well-known half-elven champion of Erex. He's slain 2 dragons in his entire life. He's fought off an entire army by himself.
Which army?
Huh?
Which army?
It was an army of undead.
From where?
Not from Stygian.
Okay.
Just rogue undead. No. He's just known for a lot of things. He is a good person as far as you're all concerned. He has extremely focused morality. For some reason or other, you're all part of the Empyrean. Perhaps to use it to advance your own individual needs. Perhaps because you're all lonely people. The list goes on for every reason you might be in here, but here are the terraces. There's Terrace Ios, which consists of Bartholomew, Torchvin, and Almazare. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Sup?
There's Terrace Akasha, which consists of Bane Amberclash, Phil, also known as Kilgras.
It's one S, by the way. Cares. Thanks.
And Echo.
Hi.
Then there's Lunai, which consists of Cinder, Midnight, and Amstar. Ultimately, these terraces don't mean anything. You guys are all welcome to associate with each other as whenever you can. Each of you are branded with a tattoo on your back, which is a 1 foot by 1.5 foot large, beautiful imprint of some sort of fancy pattern.
Is it the pattern that's on the cards?
Yeah, and not it doesn't have to be.
Oh, okay.
You have a bunny on your back.
Yeah, I am. That is
No,
not
no. Let it be known. Bane Amberclash has a tattoo of a bunny on his back.
That is
Let it
not.
also be known that Bane Amberclash is weak and ugly.
You're ugly. Hey, low charisma does not mean ugly.
Miranda.
That's usually good.
Actually,
It doesn't.
actually by the
I
scale
am.
that me and Dan created, it does.
It's force of personality.
This.
Like you can see like mad hot people who like
It's a
don't
whole
like
bunch
have any
of
will. You know, who like can't like get people to do things.
Well, Will is
Daniel.
No, but remember,
That is an
I
8
got the
on the
necklace
score
of
of charisma.
charisma and I became super hot.
I forget.
I still don't.
I forgot.
I did. That was the first thing a character said to me. Wow, you look more attractive than when last I saw you.
You either have this one, this one.
Is this good?
What about it?
It doesn't
Do you
matter.
have a picture?
Jim handed out these cards.
They're the
He does not have a rabbit on his back.
Oh,
Accepted.
I was like,
That
what
is
is the
not
towel? Okay, you're good. I was like, okay. Okay, you don't have to have the cards. Those are yours to keep forever. I never want to see them again. It's black magic, and black magic is allowed in my house where I summon devils.
You never want to see what?
Never want to see these. What? You mean these? You don't want to see these again, Jim?
Kid, you don't know the meaning of black magic.
Says the guy in Witchcraft and Magic. Okay, now,
So,
you setting the scene. Early morning. I'm not going to specify a day of the week because I get to make
Oh,
that.
what year is it again?
Huh?
What year is it again? You're getting that.
1001 AET, after established time.
1,001.
26 years, 25 to 26 years after the Jack Rabbit affair, where Castle Albion, all the way in the south, exploded. No, and Kismet Castle exploded.
that was mean.
3 days between each other. And no one really knows exactly why.
Wait,
Except
what?
those involved.
Castle Albion and Castle Kismet
And
exploded.
Altair, because he hears the voices.
Are there any rumors?
There are a lot of rumors. Some
Are
believe
there
that
any conspiracy theories?
yeah, a lot of them. Some believe that it was the High Necromancer of Stygian, Nathan Haraway, who had recently received that promotion a few months after those traumatic events. Some believe it was the work of the Crown Prince of Hell, but there isn't much proof to say that he was there.
Absolutely.
Some people believe it had to do with the resurfacing of the entity known as the Red Dragon of the North. But once again, rumor.
Oh yeah. Also, is it
You were not
too
here for
soon?
that game. The
Is it
game
too soon?
in which
Too soon
the
for
Albion
what?
Castle
tell
just
Jason
went
about.
bye-bye.
If you really want to.
You were not in the game.
If you want to be
The
that.
whole
What if you
castle
know
about
that Amber Flash is also a horrible person?
You're a horrible person.
He has low clue.
I'm lawful evil. I'm supposed to
It
be.
is
You're a
early in the
horrible
morning,
person.
once again. Approximately 5 a.m. I'm going to go from Ios, Akasha, and Lunar. Ios, any members of you guys will be awake in your guild hall. By the way, you all share your guild hall, individual wings with each other. Would any members of Ios be awake at 5 a.m. in the morning?
No.
When did I go to bed last night?
You're not
You tell
Oh,
me
never
that.
mind.
Would you'd be awake?
Yes.
Does Georgeman wake up early or?
Gotta get up early to practice.
Okay. Will you be in the training rooms on the bottom floor or the quarters, main quarters?
Probably the training rooms.
Okay.
Training.
Georgeman, you're in the training rooms practicing away. You're asleep?
Probably.
You're asleep?
Of course.
I am sorry, would you asleep? House Akasha, starting from Phil. Would you be asleep at 5 a.m. in the morning?
On this night, no. What day of the week is it?
I didn't decide what it was.
Okay, then he's sleeping now.
Okay.
And he's in his rope trick.
Okay. Would your character be asleep?
Possibly not.
Fine. Okay. So you're actually half asleep, half awake. You're recovering from a nightmare.
So okay.
Which ended in a mysterious whispering voice calling out to saying, "Kill
So okay. So the usual.
them."
Oh right, I forgot you're playing the same characters last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
This time the demon will be significantly worse.
What's that?
Luna, Cinnamon, are you asleep?
No.
You're not married. Why are you here? I'm just kidding.
She's not asleep.
Would she be in the practice room training? Or would she just be...
I would think she would be doing research to try and narrow down.
There's
on
little to no bookshelves here.
What?
It's not an
Fine,
office
she's
one.
training.
Wait, does she have any books on her? Because if she
Yes.
Pleasure
She
read?
is.
Pleasure reading?
Sure.
Oh, baby.
So
Wow.
is she in the training room or not?
does,
She's also in the training room. It's a relatively large training
Good
room.
morning, Cinder.
Hello.
Wow, this seems oddly familiar.
Yeah. Awesome. And Ansgar, are you
Well,
asleep?
I have two questions. First off, one, training. Does that mean like preparing spells in the morning?
Yeah, preparing spells, sharpening your axe, punching at
Stuff.
Yeah, punching stuff.
Okay, my second question is: there a place of worship?
There is no place of worship in the
Tablet.
Castle-
Okay, so yeah,
I mean, but there
I'm in
are-
the training room. I'll worship
Yeah.
later.
You're in the training room preparing spells, reading over the Holy Bible of Anu and lists of prayers. It's like a mini, super compressed Bible with fancy wings and a flame on top, which is a symbol. And you're turning pages, and you're just memorizing spells. 5 a.m. in the morning. And alongside, and to those who are in the training room, there are also a bunch of CL people, CL members. And the training rooms effectively are the first area that you enter when you enter the complex from the base floor. Of course, you can always enter the complex from the second and third floors, second of which is being your normal residences, and third being that Seconder's headquarters. By the way, just let you know, Seconder loves to sleep in. Yes, of course, that. But it's understandable for the half-elf his age.
Wait, Seconder's the boss, right?
He's a boss.
The boss.
The boss, a boss. These shoes hurt my feet.
He has quirks.
Alright, well, I guess Torsion would read all the CL members by name if possible. So.
Which is a running gag because half the CL members don't have names. Well,
Yeah, you're a horrible person, not even giving
Yeah.
people names.
outside of Castle Flammarion, there is a series of fortifications and walls that are also headed by group members of the guardhouse. It is all of a sudden, to those who are in the training room, when a member of CL bursts through the front door and starts screaming at the top of his lungs, "The Voidwalker's here! The Voidwalker's here!" Those who have knowledge of local, you're welcome to roll it to know who the Voidwalker is. Huh?
No,
Local.
We have no knowledge.
You have all the knowledge. Roll it.
Wait, I have a question. How far away is this from the sleeping quarters?
This is a
You're
whole floor.
asleep also.
Alright, whole
Well,
far
that's
away?
the training. The question is,
Alright, because my characters are really, like, the slightest sound will wake them up.
That's my
The Voidwalker's here. The Voidwalker is here.
For reasons primarily for everybody sleeping, it's soundproofed.
Alright, okay.
The boardwalk to the boardwalker is here. Those who have knowledge of nobility and local, you're welcome to roll it now.
I rolled a 1. That makes a total of 9.
Everybody knows who the boardwalker is,
No.
primarily off of nobility. He is an assassin. A
Is
well-known.
he or isn't he nobility?
He's nobility, but he's linked to nobility.
Okay.
When he walks in,
And by nobility, we mean wealthy merchants in this area?
wealthy merchants as well as other people. He is known primarily because of his specific style. He's not your run-of-the-mill assassin who hides in the corner or waits in the shadows and then strikes. He doesn't use poison since he believes in it. He walks through the front gates of any complex. Will kill anybody who gets in his way, directly, face to face, and doesn't really make. He likes to make a show of things. He has.
So he's a bad assassin.
He's just a cold-blooded killer who's okay with it. And also, in Baron, there are no legitimate guards, for there is no guard force. There
Wait, so
are
what-
guards that are
what
hired by
What
the
enforces the
merchant
laws?
guards that are hired by the merchant princes. It is not uncommon in Roland to see someone dragging a dead body into an alleyway.
Lauren
Great.
Pretty
Since the
much
place
asking us
is
to
run
just
by
kill and
tieflings,
loot everything.
often people say it is lawless, which is funny because tieflings are usually lawful. Since it's run by tieflings, such deeds are, though, often hidden because of their crafty machinations. You know who the Voidwalker is, highly trained assassin,
Right.
who is known for making the show and walking.
What's the name of this CL guy?
Huh?
The name of this CL
He
guy?
has no legitimate name yet.
No, well,
Well, just say you don't know.
assuming Torchman knows his name, he's here, what's his business?
So the CL grunt responds, I'm not really sure, but a few madman guards have all drawn their weapons and are trying to prevent him from entering the complex. I have absolutely no idea exactly.
Hey, I have a name for him. Paul Revere.
Paul responds. He goes on. He says a group of CL guards have attempted to stop him, but he's making short work of them as we speak. He's highly trained in this.
So he's hostile.
Very much so.
Right, you get out of here and wake up everyone you can.
I will. He runs up the stairs. Those who are on the second floor all of a sudden hear a guy running across the guild hall screaming, the Voidwalker is here, the Voidwalker is here.
I break out my spell book and start memorizing.
Wait, did you still have spells prepared from the previous day or something?
I'm sleeping.
Unless you
Can
use
we
them all
assume?
up.
What if we assume that I don't have any? That I'm just completely memorized stuff from the last day,
Let's assume.
or should I say I wasted a few spells?
You didn't use any spells. You went out to dinner with a nice person.
Sounds good to me. Okay,
Nice long walk on the beach.
he gets up and hops out of the rope trick.
You get up, pop out of the rope trick.
I immediately dash out of my
Are
bed.
you getting dressed in terms of your armor? Are you donning it hastily, or just charging out?
I mean-
in pajamas like most people have done.
Hey, all monks
Donning
wear
it
pajamas.
hastily takes a few minutes.
I immediately grab my bow.
Oh, okay. You're just grabbing your bow. Are you gonna go to? Oh, by the way, the guild halls on the second floor have windows to allow you to see the action happening.
What does he
Alright.
actually shout to
You
us?
went into detail.
What does he shout to us?
The Voidwalker's coming. The Voidwalker's coming.
Alright, so
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my bow and then check out the window.
Okay.
Oh right, this motherfucker's way out of my reach.
But you don't
Did
know.
you think you were going to kill him? He has future events. You know he shows up in the future.
Yes, I know. What is Silver doing? Oh, what is Silver going to do? Those who are in the
She's gonna run out.
those who are in the I'm going to go around last. Those. Sorry, I'm going to start like sure, and
They
then.
want weird ways. Like,
Yeah, I know. I often wonder how
Echo
I get the
confused.
praise. Now, you're just charging out. Those in the training room, are you just charging out?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since I'm in training room, am I, in armor and I have my, spell memorized and everything? Okay.
You have it. All of a sudden, you slam your book closed. What are you doing on Star? CL grunts are dying. Granted, the CL members, and not many people care about them, but it's their choice.
You're a good person now. You can't just let them die.
Okay,
Michael, you're going to be his good and his evil.
I get to be his voice, and I get to be voices in his head.
That's good.
Okay, I'll take that over playing a character. That's much more fun.
Awesome. It's only $5 now. Just kidding.
So my action is that I care about the grunt, so I check to see for wounds.
You're inside a building.
Yeah, I know, but they're dying though. Fine, I run. The fighting elsewhere, then I run towards fighting.
Okay, you're running towards fighting. What do you do?
We need to stick together and wait for reinforcements. What's the most defensible spot?
Huh?
What's the most defensible spot?
Usually, it's most people were trying to visit Castle Flammarion for evil or sinister purposes. Don't make it past the front gates.
Well, do we know, has he made to the...
Is there a citadel?
Through the front gates.
Right.
You guys are in the main.
So maybe
city
inside the keep somewhere?
Yeah, you guys. Huh?
So
Yeah, technically, if there is a. Hold on. It's going to be a very simple plan.
No, Jim, this is seeming very familiar.
I've
I
seen this before.
can't
Like
imagine
last week.
why.
I literally am tracing. I'm literally
But-
tracing minus the bridge. This is usually a gate.
Huh.
Which apparently, the forward
That
walkers.
was similar. This is something.
It's like I just seen this. Holy shit!
But you guys have excess walls.
Access walls.
Yeah. And this is the main citadel.
Yeah, we don't have walls. We're on a cliff. We're on a plateau cliff.
On one
We
side
are.
is literally sharp rocks and ocean for them. It's where they kick off people who fail them. Okay,
It's also where
floors.
badass people go swimming.
Not just swimming, diving.
Okay. Okay. Supposedly he has gone through the front gates. That's Lord Walker. Yeah. Those who are still inside. You got. You're. Okay, I'll get to you later. What are you doing? Okay, you just jumped out of bed and
Jumped out of bed, going to the sound of all that commotion.
before we go on,
The sound of all that commotion.
Are you going like downstairs now, or are you going to Paul Revere? Are you going to? Or are you going?
Fly and fly.
I don't have fly
Is it
yet.
what is love?
Fifth level.
Is it what is love?
God.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt
So what
me.
I am.
Hurt me.
I'm running up
No
to
more.
Paul Revere. Where is he?
He's just freaking out over the exact. He's not one of the fighting grunts. He's one of the
What do I know about Razan? What kind of knowledge is that for Razan?
local or mobility.
Would Arcana work?
No.
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 Oh,
Well, you can
okay.
always make trained local or no problem.
Yeah, sure. I'm trained check. Let's do this.
Local.
Still have my name onto that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So,
20. I'm just kidding.
7 plus 9. Oh, wait, the max is 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 then.
F1 train checks? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just a well-known
Sorry,
assassin
I can't
who doesn't like hiding. He walks out and starts killing people.
Is he a
whoever gets him.
badass?
He's exceptionally badass.
Okay then. I am running to the wherever like the walls are.
Gotcha.
Yes.
You're running outside.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Wait, I'd like
Okay,
to,
well,
You don't.
I guess
have
first I
any
grab whatever my
massage
weapons are because I was just chilling in bed.
Are you gonna wear armor or no?
Donning armor
I'll wear
takes too
whatever
long.
I normally. I guess I don't know. I'll just.
Run
go
out in
out.
your PJs.
I think I'm just gonna like grab my weaponry things and go into
You-
silent mode and just go see what's going on.
You grab your long sword. You grab your long sword from the side of your bed. You whip out the accursed dagger from underneath your pillow.
Yes.
And then you
I'm in
realize-
my bunny pajamas.
Yeah, you're anybody. And while the thought is passing through your head, you didn't put your dagger underneath your pillow.
Okay. Actually, keep pajamas.
Okay. Are you going to the window to see the commotion, or are you going to go to the lower floors?
Is there a ledge outside the window?
There is. There's a balcony.
I'm just gonna like go into stealth mode and go check out there and start
Okay.
climbing about
You going to the window, or you going to the ledge?
ledge.
I mean,
Just seeing through the window, right?
I'm just through the ledge.
On the ledge or the window? Pick now. Ledge, window, ledge, window,
Ledge.
ledge, window. Okay.
wait, but I asked Anskar and Cinder to stick together.
Yeah,
So
they
are
chose
they-
to
listen.
I ran off.
So I just want to know if they chose to or not.
No, I ran off.
He talked to me first, and then you said.
Right, but I
They're
could have
both-
shouted at you.
Once again, they're both part of their own terrace, so they're kind of developing the terrace mentalities of running off. Luna is and Looney, they like to run off to places. But, yeah. Those who are on the ledge or window or whatever, or are watching, you guys see a man, or what you think is a man. It's a humanoid figure. that
What does it
looks
look like?
Its skin is black as night, and his head looks like it appears to be vanishing in like wafts.
African American black or Voidwalker black?
Voidwalker black.
Voidwalker.
Like bronze,
Like black as tar. Like no
bronze
blacker than
tech
tar.
black. Parts of his shoes black. Technoblasts.
Black as Michael's soul.
Oh.
There is some light in there. There's not very much,
Black
but it's there.
You got light bulb replaced?
I did.
Actually, no, I didn't get the light bulb placed. I still need to
Actually,
do
Michael,
that.
I replaced him. Jenny wanted energy savers, so sorry.
Energy
Ooh,
savers.
way to be ecologically friendly.
Side note,
Damn it, now my soul
when I
is
did
morally
Tomorrow's sister's room, I replaced them all with green energy saver light bulbs.
Thank you.
Damn it,
Sister's room.
I like
And
the
we
dim
keep it.
lighting there.
We keep it. Now,
So it took
you got your stuff, buddy. You got your stuff, buddy. Those who ran out like crazy people. You all see the circle before you. There's a man. His skin is black as night. His eyes appear to be what blue flames that are spilling out. Across his skin. He is encased in a suit of what appears to be black chainmail with a red insignia emblazoned on it.
It's basically what happened in
You're not sure whether or not
Blast.
that's died or blood.
They have fingers.
At this angle, at the distance you guys are at. Those who are watching or outside, make a spot check now.
Yes, go.
28.
28.
That's not right outside.
Oh,
19 plus
19.
plus spot is going to be plus
18.
My spot is 10 minus 1, so 9.
23.
9 plus
10.
9 plus
No,
3,
you
12. 12.
That's this part. Yes.
7.
Plus your wisdom modifier.
Can I add the...
You didn't put any
you can do that if you want. I can add 5 to it.
Okay. You saw it because you're a ranger. You saw it.
12 plus 5.
You've
that's
seen it.
19.
You saw it.
17.
You saw it.
28.
Okay. Everybody who practically saw it. The symbol goes like yeah. Whoever's curious.
Wait, what's that symbol on?
Huh?
What's the symbol on?
His star is on black chainmail. It's emblazoned in red. To those who are curious.
It's only
Knowledge
Those-
Arcana to figure out what it means.
Huh?
Arcana to figure out what it means.
Roll it.
Okay.
Check is absurd, but roll it.
19.
That's total. Damn.
Yeah.
Regardless, you still didn't get it.
Okay.
Those who are at the scene of the action and those who can watch. There are SEAL people literally backing away now, forming what appears to be some sort of organized set of rows, so defensive rows, half circle around him, swords drawn. They're kind of shaking. There are a few bodies to the sides at the entrance of the gates. They appear to be coated in red, obviously blood. Roslin appears to have no weapons on his hands. If anything, he's just wearing a pair of gloves.
Wait,
he
he's
looks,
only wearing a pair of gloves.
and his chain, and then all the other clothes that he's wearing. He flicks one of his wrists, and all of a sudden, and bright green energy wraps around his entire hand, encasing it into what appears to be a semi-solid blade. A SEAL member takes this opportunity to attempt to attack Rousing. Rousing easily dodges it and dispatches the SEAL guy. Once it dispatches, as in he's kind of sliced off the guy's slap forehead, which helped the blade. The SEAL guy goes down in pain and begins freaking out. Those who are legitimately there, what are you doing? Initiatives, you two.
Eight.
16 plus.
You're going
Yeah,
first.
16
Plus dex.
Plus dex is
12, where are you now? No one counts. Those who are, you see a bunch of other people gathering in the main quarters. Those who are gathering in the main quarters by now, who did not choose to leap over ledges and stuff. Oh, those who are getting ready, right? You get your weapons, you have your weapons.
Good.
Zari
could jump out of
straight
those
said
in
that the
your
silk she was
PJs.
sleeping in over
If
her
we- if we all wanted to, I could
and
cast
smoke
that.
if someone sleeps in
Okay.
That's true.
I'm voicing fall to just jump the hell out.
Okay.
Actually, can you
Still be
is
good
the
order.
balcony less than 250 feet?
No.
Yeah.
In that case, you scream shut up.
Team,
grass.
Whatever her
we'll
name
have
is.
that.
Gotcha.
Okay. What are you doing, Anthony?
I can cast a spell.
You can.
I cast Zone of Truth, and then it's subjects within range cannot lie to ask them, who are you, and what
I
who
guess
are
she
you?
punches.
That's the truth. The danger being its reaction. All of a sudden, Onscar, the cleric, calls out to the crazy assassin who just severely wounded a seal member. All of a sudden, the Voidwalker's attention, with his glowing blade, his attention all of a sudden ceases from the seal going sword, now slightly terrified of the ominous visage, and his attention, his head rears upwards. First off, your spell's not going to work on me. And he says, as he shoots his blade, he begins walking over
Sense
towards you,
motive.
and as he does so, the seal guards begin moving away.
17.
Hey!
17.
17. He doesn't seem to mean any harm unless someone's going to attack him or attempt to.
Sounds good to me.
Take the glory. Finish
So
him.
you're watching all this transpire.
Transpiring?
So you
You're
know,
not
no one else
transpiring,
hears
it's
that
terrible.
little voice in his head.
It's terrible. You're not playing.
In his head.
It's not that
We're on the same boat.
Well, you are.
Oh,
Technically, that
in
conversation.
his head.
We're gonna say the conversation was
Water
there.
Okay.
No, it's
Alright.
it's in his mind. That's
He's
just
plotting, right?
saying.
Yeah.
So,
We all waited.
in the
Wait, we're all waiting?
headquarters,
Yeah, we're.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna take
In
the
the
time to like, put on
headquarters,
my armor and stuff.
Your ally from House Ias appears with his weapons ready.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not
not
getting
getting
armor.
armor.
Zara's in the armor, and he's in pajamas.
Do you know where Zara is? They're getting their armor on, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna alert them if anything happens.
Gotcha.
Now we're going back to the left.
Gotcha.
Yep.
You guys don armor
Yep.
as fast as you can, going back to the ledge. Going with action. All of a sudden, what color is your Eldritch Blast, Eva?
A mix of ours.
He's got 4.
A wave of orange and green energy shoots out from the ledges straight at Razan the Boardwalker.
3.
Right before it appears to hit him, it explodes in a various in globs of energy. Razan appears to pay that attack no attention. It didn't make contact with me. Now, my name is Razan the Voidwalker, and all I wish to do is deliver a message
Oh,
to a member of the Empire who's not one of these poor excuses for mercenaries. He's gesturing at all the seals.
Should I just shout?
Can we share we're not?
Huh?
We're not one of these people.
Do you respond such as?
We're not one of the people. We're all within our level.
So you're an actual member of the mercenary guild, the Empire?
Yes.
Wait, Dragon Ball?
Your name? I'm committed to memory.
She has no bluff. She has no bluff.
Don't lie.
Cinder.
Don't tell another Sam first game. Isabel Harold?
Wait, Elf Gears or how many games?
A lot.
Oh,
There's a
also
server
like a
shoot going on anyway, so.
These two is that.
Oh my
The character used her.
Could you imagine? Cinder Harrow.
Starting ages are so
She can't lie anyway because he has some
Charlie.
The only one who's infected seems to be wrong.
Wait, what?
We.
I don't know.
I'm confused as to what I did. All I did was,
You're in the lobby.
Did you live in the wilderness?
You're in the lobby. You can choose to either move out now, or you can choose to wait for wherever the hell Amazon is, or whatever the hell Amazon would be doing.
Is Zara the kind of person who would think would actually, show up at like this meeting area?
No, she wouldn't know she was from many meetings was the founder start saying, meeting time now.
In that case, they could order some handy CL member to wake us up, so Condor in case someone has, and then head toward the door.
So on the mountain,
Ask him for phone.
runs over. But you guys run out the door to see the scene occur before you all. There is Onskar and Cinder confronting the assassin face to face, only like 5 feet away. None of them have yet to fully draw their weapons. Granted, Cinder doesn't need to because her weapons are in her hand, so they're always
her.
Huh?
Oh, Cinder's the monk, yeah.
She's yet to. But Onskar, they're looking. How tall is your character?
5'10".
Okay, the Boardwalker has about half a foot on you. Okay. He's looking down, and his top. Is that the inner voice thing yet?
No, it's just me saying how much faster for making this guy.
And you hear the dialogue occur between them. Cinder, correct. And your names.
Star.
Very well done. Please see this delivered to Sikander Talamias, please. And he pulls out an envelope with Sikander's name on it.
Okay, I take it and I pass it to Cinder.
Very well then. It would appear
Let the
that
monk carry
Please
it.
do not feed for greed.
Hey, I'm someone else. And she's not great.
very well then. It would appear that that's all my business here. I'm terribly sorry for the mess. You get that cleaned up, correct?
Yes, sir.
Regardless.
Sell the message to Sikander. Sell the message to my
But
boss.
as he's walking away, just
There's
then
a message
another
came
blast of
through.
energy shoots from him. You guys recognize the Zombie's eyes attacks. Another blast of energy erupts from the ledges and almost hits him this time.
I smack my gauntlet against my helmet.
Just 1, 2 damage. This time, however, as the blast strikes him, he vanishes. And there's nothing left except for some burnt ground.
Okay, guys, he's gone. I'm shouting to these guys are getting their armor on.
Great.
Great.
Alright.
Gonna put on
Bring back my
pajamas.
pajamas.
Going back
You
to
see,
sleep.
that's why you should wear your pajamas underneath your armor, like I do.
Look, then you look kind of silly with armor and bunny pajamas under the armor.
I like
You look badass.
Or you can also have morphing armor.
Fancy
that
robes.
morphs into clothes.
Pure
Completely
silk.
bare
Or
chested
that flavor
robes.
looks like bunny pajamas exactly.
You could have been morphing, which is better. 'Cause it allowed you
Yeah.
so early.
Unscored.
Yes.
There's young members gathering around fallen people who are viciously injured.
Yes.
There's a total of 7 of them. I'm guessing you're healing them up.
Yes.
Yeah. You burn a couple of healing spells. Lose a total of 5 spells. Pick them up.
5 spells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cantrips.
Fine. Let's just assume you burn cantrips on. You heal them to the best of your ability.
Oh wait, did he has unlimited cantrips, right?
Wait, he gets unlimited cantrips, but
Wizards, cantrips. Come on, think about it.
He gets unlimited Orisons then, actually, technically.
Yeah, I like it.
okay, so right. So
He's went,
I will Orisons, but no. I see how it is, too. I see how it
That's
is.
how it's done.
Wizards, cantrips, and fine. You can make a black hole.
Prestidigitation.
You can make a black hole. What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Adventurizing. Read the universe in a nutshell. On score, you spend the majority of time healing up everybody.
How long is the majority of time?
Yeah, good. An hour and a half.
Okay.
Healing up people. Torchin, what have you decided to do in the end?
Well, I just wanted
Yeah,
to. So, I tried to take charge of the situation, shout at anyone who's handing them, grab the wounded, drag them over to
Yeah,
the healer,
okay. So
secure the gates, etc.
you continue to be a king. You assist everybody in heal, in organizing how Onsford
I guess
heals
I have a
them.
question though. I'd like to find out who attacked first.
Who attacked first?
Yeah. So I'd like to
Gather
ask.
information.
Pawn shot first.
Do you want a system or?
I think it's something going to disappearance and
Wait, was that an hour and a half or just an hour?
Who's it?
Okay,
No,
hour
no.
and a half.
I could be wrong.
Oh, wow.
But I
Wait, no
think so.
charisma?
I have 0 charisma.
I'm just
24 points of time for it,
So
so.
it takes you good 15 minutes, yes?
What's the current time?
It is current, let me just quickly wrap up the I'll tell you exactly. After 15 minutes, you realize that one of the CL guys overreacted and attempted to attack someone else on the boardwalk.
No discipline.
Do you fire him? Do you
No,
fire him?
I don't, but I tell him that, somebody's death's around his hands.
Tell him you're telling the boss.
I'm the boss.
I'm sorry, I guess you go back to
Bigger
bed.
boss.
Of course.
I'm sorry, goes back to bed. Cinder, are you going to continue practicing like nothing happened? Wait, you have the note. Are you gonna go up to Sikander?
Wait, so
Yeah.
Zari doesn't show up.
No.
I might be concerned about that.
No. You guys.
The last person, the guy disappeared as being shot at. I might be concerned about that.
Yeah, that's good logic. Though you have very knowledge on 10. Let's assume you have a 7 in it. You have 6 equal skill points, and you get 4 in the game. Oh, wait, you have
He does this
Ceremony
really
will
well.
not stop you yet.
Okay, so that's good. But
Really
that's helpful. You want to stop. You want to really heal them now.
I can't.
Then you would have to use
So you
your
examine it
spells,
to the best of
because
your
this only
ability.
heals
No
one
trace
point.
of that.
Yeah. So what like the 2 and 2 I'll give you a rock. So you use a spell. I can go back to it.
Yes.
I can do that, right?
You go back up.
Once you realize you've gotten it, you just run back to your room.
You run back to your room.
Yeah,
Okay. It's 6:30.
Oh, cool.
I was always sleeping.
What a relief.
Echo, Phil, and Bane. You're going back to sleep, I'm guessing. You're kind of
After
pissed.
that nightmare, I'm just gonna sit and fume a while.
Fume.
How many hours did you?
And our wonderful plan didn't get to happen.
Okay.
How long would you say until I get my spells back? Until my rest is done?
It's going to be 6:30 at the end of this, which you guys will have all of the spells.
Okay, then I go right back to bed.
I'm going to go patrol the walls for a bit, sharpen my arrows, and then go practice.
Okay, you patrol the walls. The best of your ability, no one really shows up. It's still early in the morning, and as far as you're concerned, while you are aware that a lot happens early in the morning that is hidden to the majority of the world because of the Typhlings and their plots, it's a pretty quiet day in the city. It's rolling. You sharpen your arrows and you start practicing. You return to practice at 6:30.
There's some people who might need help.
By the time it's 6:30, Oscar's healed then and exhausted a fair amount of his magic.
Are there still bodies to clean up? Are there still bodies lying around to clean up?
No, there's no bodies. Ultimately, Raza never killed anything.
Oh, okay.
It's severely wounded them, to close to them.
Do I know how to contact him by letter?
No, all it was given was led to Cinder, who's going up to him.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to start drafting a letter apologizing for
Tyrion,
him
what are
attacking
you
me.
doing here?
And thanking you for not killing him.
Well, you
And
know,
asking him if he might conceivably have to work for me.
I found out my dad he went evil and he's going to Albion. My mom got kidnapped. So I made a lot of bad choices, so now I'm in the mercenary.
Gotcha.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I did. While fuming, you hear a familiar voice saying,
I hit my thought bubble away.
No, you're just doing this, just in the middle of conversation.
just every now and then.
Oh, that's
voices for
Everyone's crazy. But I guess I haven't gotten used to talking to you guys or some
Extremely
shit like that.
Hey,
You just have to be the dark side of all stuff.
I'm being
No, I
in
can also be the light
character.
side. You just
She's
hear
7 years
voices.
old.
You never specified what voices.
Okay, let's go to finish chilling then. Cinder.
Cinder.
Yes.
Cinder. By now you've reached the 3rd floor of the Mercenary Guild, and this is approximately 5:25. This is back in the past a little bit from the current time where everybody else is. And as you are as you're running down the hallway towards these gigantic, large, dark wooden doors that can painted over gold with fancy moldings to them, Sikander, the doors fly open. Sikander, dressed in his full plate now, like fully armored, greatsword on his back, going, "What's the trouble?"
Sikander, it's okay.
Huh? This is on the 3rd floor, with the house of the night. What's the trouble?
The Void Walker appeared. He's gone.
Where is he
He's
now?
gone.
What did he want? Did he hurt anyone? Did he kill anyone? I will destroy.
He only attacked because some of the CL attacked him.
Wait, you know that?
She doesn't know that.
I don't know that. No.
I just found out.
You don't
You can make
that.
up what you want.
You don't know Jack.
No.
Which is a shame.
There were some injured, but I didn't see how the fight started.
Very well then. He's gone, but why was he here?
He
Did he
wanted to
give you a reason?
give you this message, but sir, I insist. Knowing that he is an assassin, I should open this for you.
Very well then. Thank you, Simba. It is much obliged. Remember to add a 10% increase to your next job.
The letter reads.
That's why I insisted.
Now wait a second.
Got Mary's character killed first session. First
happened
casualty
to
of the
not
whole
being
campaign.
What happened to Cinder not being
This is
greedy?
just called good fortune, Michael.
Cinder isn't greedy.
Learn not to be jealous.
Cinder likes to look out for people.
By the way that you said,
This is out of game.
It's like you almost planned it. Though.
How was I supposed to
Don't look
know?
at me. Dan planned everything. He creeps again.
Damn, just
And besides,
face it down.
after the experience Pat had with the other head, I was pretty sure I was gonna get scared out of my mind.
Yeah, they got stable. Who is darkness itself?
No, it's just dust clone. That's not darkness.
Okay,
Constant
you open
darkness.
Cinder, you open up the letter in front of Sikander. It does not say boom. It is not a trap. It is not laced with some highly toxic poison. If so, you will feel the effects soon. I'm just kidding. You read out the letter. As far as you're concerned, it is a mission from a merchant prince known as Koyas, who wishes to enlist the forces of the Empyrean to participate in a series of 2 missions to eliminate specific properties and undisclosed locations of all living inhabitants, excluding plants. And all sentient creatures.
So if a plant dies, do we not get paid?
No.
Okay.
All sentient, eliminate all sentient and / or hostile opposition.
Okay.
Every member of the guild is permitted to join, even excluding CLs in parentheses, because they can't be trusted. Every person who does participate will get 5,000 gold per mission successful.
Okay.
Sikander, and when you're finished, and so ultimately, upon succession of both missions, the guild will be paid handsomely by the merchant prince Chorus himself. And as you're saying all this, Sikander's jaw is going. Merchant Prince Koyas, you said.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the letter. I'll make the announcement momentarily when everybody looks. Regardless, I do thank you, sir. Once again, remember that 10% increase, and I'll explain the details later. He folds the paper and tucks it into his gigantic full plate now. Minus the helmet, and he walks back through the door. And as does so, you hear the letter go clink, 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 and the floor kind of shakes a little with every step he takes. You get to this day, you still have no idea how much that letter weighs, and you feel it's a lot heavier than it appears to be, and there's a lot more to it than it appears to be.
More than meets the eye.
Aside from that, Sikander is a standard. Is a standard half elf. Farmer's tan. Long brown hair going backwards. He is yet to bald. And aside from that, there is no legitimate scars on his face. And he's always clean shaven. Doors closed. 6:30. You guys who are done with everything the situation's been resolved at 6:30. For those who are awake, what are you doing at 6:30 specifically? You're still asleep.
It took time for us to actually get there.
Yeah.
I'm writing down these times.
What are you doing now at 6:30?
Alright, I guess
I
I expect to
already know what you're doing, bro.
Right.
Well, if I'm finished drafting that potential letter to send off to the Voidwalker, do I think Sikander will come downstairs or should I, prepare a report?
You're fairly sense of comedy. He likes to make announcements in the morning. Probably breakfast, which is at 7.
Sure. I guess in that case I'll wait for breakfast.
What are you doing?
I consult the voices in my head and accept the duty.
You need stuff to do from the voices in your show.
You don't voice in my head. Give me a mission.
Are you going to be practicing? Are you going to be sneaking some extra knowledge? What are you doing?
Oh, kill your
I feel like adventuring around a bit. By adventuring, I mean sneaking around. I'm looking for shiny things.
That's a good one. Yeah, when his voice is sick, you should go find rainbows and butterflies.
Sure. Well,
So you have a first come, first served basis.
And just throw them?
I'll
No, just go
glance on
find
my way looking for
And
shiny
pet fuzzy
things.
bunnies.
Okay. Well, look at the shiny
And
things.
they kill
Some shiny things.
Oh, just pet fuzzy bunnies. Like I said,
There is a total
he never
of 7
specified what
jobs
kind of
on
voices bring this guy's head.
We shouldn't catch
with their headaches.
Throw the cotton. That'll be bad for the rat. Just saying.
Well,
I
I never
never
specified that this voice was necessary.
The first job states the removal of a dwarf.
Wow.
Dwarf.
Removal as in killing?
Removal, which is this remove we have yet to know the details.
You can
I'm
pick them up and
totally
take them
chilling
to
out.
Another mission says assassination.
Hey, that got stability.
It doesn't help you beat the stability.
That's true.
Another mission says grocery shopping.
Wow.
Grocery shopping is actually a bit tougher than you would think. They do not give you sufficient funds to buy everything.
Grocery shopping is in parentheses.
Oh, so it's code for
It's going to involve
shit.
other bachelor stuff or meditation.
One of them is intimidation.
Those are the fun ones.
Another one is theft.
A child can
That's trade 5. One of them is a courier mission. Just to deliver an item. You have to pick a job, you will get to read the details of it. This is removal, assassination, grocery shopping, intimidation, theft, courier 1, and courier 2.
So wait, the seduction mission from before is replaced by removal of the dwarf?
Which was, you're not there.
Yeah, I know, I'm just curious.
Lizzie was seeing this post at first thing.
Can you set what the intimidation requires?
The intimidation requires, it's really simple. You have to first meet the merchant prince to, on currently unimportant name merchant prince, somewhere within the fifth inward circle, just a circle away from you, to discuss the details of the mission. But the specific details. But all we have to really do is intimidate 3 shopkeepers into paying their rents. If you can, it would be very appreciated if you can bring their rents back to the merchant prince. He will give you a cut of all of their total sum.
I'll go with that.
You cross it off as you leave looking for shiny things. Aside from some silverware which you nab from the table.
1 copper.
Kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac. Okay. Are you gonna let it post? Or are you gonna wait for the announcement?
Wait, how does anyone know this?
It's on a post. It's on one gigantic central post in the back of the train.
Has Zara shown up?
That is hardcore.
It's still 6:30. Usually we work up at 7 for breakfast and then the dining room.
Right, I guess I'll just work on a draft of historical poems.
Continue to go.
No, that's
After months of training, I finally learned to wake up before breakfast and I'm actually wrapping the silk around me into a proper armor instead of just
Wearing it.
having it wrapped around me. Sorry.
Okay. Are you going to be picking up any missions or just continue to train until breakfast?
What is this?
Secondo usually likes to make announcements at breakfast. Aside from Miss Silver,
Breakfast starts at 7.
Yeah.
What is this removal of the dwarf again?
Well, you read the details. An innkeeper needs you to remove the dwarf.
Permanently?
just take him out of the inn.
We didn't get an extra.
You guys are welcome to take jobs as a unit, and aka your terrace, and / or just by yourself.
Do it by yourself and get more money.
I go down to the bounty board too and wait.
You're still preparing spells. Okay,
Okay.
You're not going to stay for breakfast or no?
I'm just gonna look at it. I'm actually getting in there early before anyone else gets to
Yeah.
it.
As you're trying to get there really quickly, you see your teammate just walk away, and you see something scratched out on the post.
Hey, you got a job?
She doesn't seem to respond. Echo, do you respond?
Hey, Echo, do you have a job?
What is your occupation?
Echo, what is your profession?
Oh, hello. I didn't quite hear you. Where was I? All right.
And kill him.
I was just venturing out. I mean, I'll get the details, and then perhaps accompaniment will be possible.
Oh wait, never mind. That's intimidation. Have fun with that.
Thanks.
Dude, you're a wizard. Intimidating is easy. All you have to do is make
Okay, actually, on second thought,
It is
on second thought, I'll be with you after breakfast.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Phil, are you awake? Oh, you told me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not there.
7 a.m. Those who are still in the vicinities are now at the dining table. While eating, Sikander sits down, not just in his overly battle-ready armor, just wearing his standard Guildmaster suit. He says, empowering.
When he enters, I'd like to stand and salute, or whatever's appropriate.
Okay, am I actually there?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm not serious.
You're all at the dinner table. He looks around and says, has anyone seen Echo?
She can look.
Oh wait, at the breakfast table.
Yeah, at the breakfast table. Everybody's there. Has anyone seen Echo?
She's on job right now. She got the intimidation.
Thank God. Okay, from what I heard, Razan, the Void Walker, was here. Is anyone?
Shut up.
Ugh.
Tell your boss to shut up.
No, he wouldn't shut up.
Oh.
She needs to stop.
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry, we'll worry about your problems later. First off, I'd like to ask, it's a very simple question. Who wants to make 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold easy?
Hand shoots
I raised
up.
my hand really fast.
Can we roll initiative to see whose hand goes up?
No.
Glorious laughter.
But practically everybody's except for yours. You're not raising. Does the voices tell you anything?
The voices tell me I have a pet bunny, so I'm not available.
Wait, I'm
Think of
there,
all
right?
the bunnies you could
You're
buy.
there.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I raised that.
All those who raise their hand, please raise their hand now.
Are you letting?
Okay.
I'm
You're
not
not
here.
there.
But the poor need to come over.
I'm
Okay.
keeping my hand up in
Change
character.
my mind.
Okay. Wow. All right. That is everyone. Approximately tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning. Yes, to those who don't want to wake up and his eyes kind of wander around, it's recommended you do if you truly wish to get paid. There's a set of there are a total of 2 missions that we have to that are requested from us from a well-respected real estate merchant specializing in real estate and properties.
Wait, without a government, how would they enforce that sort of thing?
Huh?
Without a government, how would they enforce property
You
rights?
buy guards.
Oh.
You buy guards and men.
Personal mercenary armies.
I wouldn't buy a house instead of just never mind.
Amber Clash, you don't buy the house half the time in there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you buy guards to kill people, then take the house.
And you say, kill the guy, and
This is such a
Kill the
functional
guy in that house,
society.
drag his body into the street, and then
Now
I'm
it's
gonna
your
live
house.
I'm impressed by
Wow, realtors have a very complicated job. There are people in this house now, but in a week, trust me, they'll be gone.
Corey's is one such man. Now,
Wow, that's what my character
he needs you all to eradicate, and he underlines the word eradicate as he gets the letter out, all forms of sentient life in said properties. These properties have yet to be named, to those who are interested. And, well, it's very fishy, so please bring as many weapons as you can and be careful, for it says to meet in a location, meet primarily in the center circle. The representative will find you momentarily.
Is there an address there?
Huh?
Address?
It just says the central circle in the square. A square in the central circle.
Geometry.
Okay.
I hope all of you are aware of the fact that the richest of the rich usually are in the central circle.
Central Circle
Perhaps
Square.
that is why he has to go at 5 a.m. in the morning. He doesn't want to draw necessary amounts of attention. Regardless, please be careful. Yada yada yada. You know how dangerous the city is. Aside from that, not much details. You will be paid each 5,000 gold upon successful mission. The mission will take place tomorrow and 2 days afterwards. So you will have a day of prep in between and a day of prep today if you wish to prep for this mission. Any other questions? Yes, Ansgar.
Wait, is it about the mission or a question in general?
About the mission.
No.
Okay.
You said there were 2 missions. Are the 2 missions to eradicate people in the 2 properties, or is there another mission coming up? Or
Both properties, eradication.
2 separate missions then?
Yeah. 5,000 gold each upon succession. Yes.
By eradicate, does it necessarily mean kill, or do we just need to remove them?
They said eradicate. I'm not sure how you wish to interpret that, but I guess they just wanted removed. Personally, I'm not one for shedding blood. Ignore the armor, the greatsword, and my
And ownership of the mercenary guild.
Kind of Snickers and
Fish, please.
I'm not one for shedding blood without purpose or coin.
Sure.
Regardless, they just say eradicate. You can choose to perceive that as remove, if you can. I do. Once again, we all know the law. If they draw a blade and try to stab you, you have the right to kill them.
There are no laws here. There's no government.
I like to think there is. I'm also very optimistic, but you know.
No, but then.
Sure.
Very
Okay.
Zara
Okay,
is
boss.
using herself like having all of us into a corner and then using earthing grass to grab Dane from behind.
Earthen what?
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
What will happen?
It's just dust, so I
So
don't
after
think
the
it'll work
announcement
very
and after some food and some random jokes about how bad the CL members are, Sakana stands up saying, I have business to attend to in my office. If you need me, please feel free to stop by. You are welcome to take jobs at the post. Please have a great day.
I'd like to file him a report to give him.
Okay, you give him the report.
I didn't write down a
The
report.
damage report and everything.
Well, what I'd like to tell him is just that a CL member fired first. Not going to specify who. Just they found that out. And therefore, we might want to write a letter of apology to this guy who avoided killing any of our men, even though he was fired upon.
That
Rather
would,
than alienate.
it would be good to get into the Void Walker's saving graces. If anything, he perhaps wanted to work for us.
You can take
Granted,
the
I
king.
wouldn't appreciate him working
You
very
think you
many
can take
terraces,
king?
for I am aware of
The
this.
king will
I
harm
am
you.
aware of
Do you know
various missions and
They
wishes
call
work
him
with
the king
others and kill
because he
them.
does stuff like this.
Regardless, I do hope that we can have him as somewhat of an ally. Much like ourselves.
Don't do that because you got the night.
Thank you, Georgia. He takes the letter, pulls up, and as he's leaving, he says,
You gotta
"Oh,
go
and
back.
Georgia, I recommend you head over to the post as soon as possible. But there's a mission I think you might enjoy." He pockets the report and enters his office. Those at the post, you all know to all those who want to go to the post, raise your hand. Otherwise, if you all want to just prepare for the mission at hand, raise your hand again.
Do mission now, get money now, then get money later.
Okay, mission people, raise your hands.
Wait,
I'm not
but he
mission
said we
on
could wait
post.
for. He said we could wait for
post,
tomorrow to do
post.
the mission.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
post.
actual
Alright.
mission. No, post missions.
Oh, post. Alright.
Okay, those who are there,
Someday.
pick one. Pick one.
What's
Wait,
the
how
difference
much is
between
it?
Courier 1 and Courier 2?
Yeah, what do couriers say?
Okay, Courier 1 needs you to transport a box.
How big is the box? How big is the box?
You need a merchant person second ring to transport a box.
Does it say required or
Yeah, I will. Thank
No.
you. Thank you.
No details. It just says meet the merchant prince, get the box, drop off the box, return to the merchant prince.
Okay, and what kind of distance is that? Does it
Doesn't specify.
doesn't
It
specify?
says see merchant prince for details.
Add an address, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and courier 2?
Courier 2 requires you to transport, not really the courier, but as well as is a guard transport.
Caravan duty.
Yeah, a caravan which is entering the city. It has to go through all circles, and up until the second ring.
Can I take Courier 1?
All right, guys. Now I've got courier 1, Phantom Steed. Runs about 3 times faster than you ever will.
Anyone else? Okay, so those who are interested in Courier 1, please raise your hands. Courier 1. Good.
Player 1.
Yeah,
Courier
player
1.
1 is the
Those who
player
are
1
taking
being
Courier 1, remember that you selected Courier 1. You may now not reselect anything.
What time is
Courier
it?
2.
Wait,
Is
how
it
long has it
dark
been
church?
after breakfast?
Huh?
How long has it been after the speech?
wants to go first.
25 minutes. Or you can give me like a time journal.
27.
Why not?
Okay.
No, 26.
Are we going to do Courier 1?
Courier 2, guarded
I've
transport.
got it.
can't.
And if you're going to do the guarded transport mission.
Wait.
You
You're
want
doing
to
so.
try?
Are you doing so?
Not that
You
I'm
want to come along? You can write
Yeah,
up.
but I
I'm gonna
need
do
to
it
be
as
able to buy
I should probably do to make sure it's done properly.
Can I tag along?
And you give them
Be careful. I don't want this dwarf harmed. That's the reason I want to do it myself.
Besides, my character has to send some off to her family. It's what she does
You
when she
guys
gets
are good. Removal of dwarf selected.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You read this one. This
he's a
guy. This
king.
needs you to remove a dwarf located in a crimson flag, which is a
Yes. Cinder calls grocery shopping.
Wait,
what?
Get
Nobody grocery
Annie dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Kill Buster, take him courier too.
You're not gonna go with the other class. You guys can
I wonder
choose
if
to go
Cinder
with the
knows
other.
how to deal
We're
with
doing it separate.
Yeah, double your.
Assassination, anyone?
Since I'm apparently at the board.
You don't have to do it.
You can do whatever you want.
Preparing for the mission tomorrow.
Want to go remove?
Well, actually, no, dude.
Okay, let's go remove a dwarf.
Wow.
No, actually, wait.
You can
Like
use
character
the-
talk. Do you want courier
the
too?
side
I've got one.
So my final day.
Would you prefer it?
I'd kind of rather remove the dwarf, actually.
Wait, how much gold did it say for
turn
courier one?
check.
It doesn't specify.
It doesn't
See,
specify.
virtue turns 40 cents.
I think
I'll take that one.
I've already.
Theft.
And then
No, now it's telling you to make
Theft.
dead bunnies.
you just don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. An assassination, anyone? No, going once, going twice. Anthony, do you want to assassinate?
No. I'm doing the main mission, not the post mission.
You don't do the main mission now. You can
Oh, I can choose.
prepare for the main mission.
Oh wait.
Can I
Or
text
do you
you
want-
with somebody for the other ones besides assassination?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Your other tier members doing grocery shopping.
Okay, I will escort them doing grocery shopping.
You're gonna sit around bored while the monk goes grocery shopping.
I get the money though, right?
Are you sure you don't want to help
Fix
with the
bruises on the
caravan or
apples
something?
itself.
What
Like-
caravan? Was it a package?
Wait, dude.
Can
we get
Yeah.
cinnamon toast crunch?
Anthony,
Please, please! I really want fruit by the foot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For moles.
From a video game company.
I'm kind of on mission.
Blunt force
So
trauma.
there's courier
Sylph
1 is
cow.
the box, courier 2 is the
Sylph
caravan.
cow.
Yeah,
That's from Pokemon.
courier 1 is the box, courier 2 is the caravan.
Name it Sylph
Can I
cow.
go to courier 1 and then cast yourself and go to courier 2?
Umbrella Corporation.
That's
Oh.
hard.
Then like, test the box
difficult.
and trash.
I think.
Okay,
That's
I'm
hard.
going to do,
The controller.
wait,
That's hard.
Caravan one?
That's hard.
Just prepare a caravan, is it?
The caravan will be
I
arriving
think
at
Makes hard games.
Gen
9 a.m.
No.
at the city gates.
Okay.
On
What
the
was that
outer
one
rim
from,
of the
VidCorp?
See one that doesn't already
Ring
exist.
without
VidCore.
being damaged and having
also
to be
sell
transported
art.
safely.
Oh.
There
So-
is reason to believe that they will
Why
be
did they
many
need to
people
do
trying
this?
prevent this caravan from
Okay, I will help first with the caravan, whatever that is.
Something
Oh,
or
no, give it to no one. What was the voice say? I take the assassination.
Wait. Do I see him
Pedophilia
pick
is-
assassination?
Yeah.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
I think the mess up.
Wait,
Oh, it's lawful
it's
to
just-
do.
In game.
Better.
It would go out of business.
Wait. Are you really fine with assassination?
Like
You're
under
a
a
monk
week.
and all that.
I'm not monk, I'm a cleric.
Cleric.
And I'm
cleric.
assuming
All
if
right.
it will
He's a cleric.
last 3 days on its own
I'm
money.
a skills man. Thing I was wizard.
Alright, never mind then.
Yeah, see?
No.
Raise him. Make
He's still
Oh, damn it, Mike. You're a good necromancer.
Wait, you already get it. You already
Did
get
you
it.
know that
You
somebody
already get
gets
one.
spells
It can make you a
with,
necromantic god. Do you have animate dead
game
prepared?
characters
He doesn't have his caravan, he could make it.
Where?
in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
He has to
It's
wait.
a single spell. He can just use it.
I don't.
It's
We're
mainly
going to-
Star Trek.
I don't actually.
We're going to a strip club where all they did is video game characters.
You need to prepare
It's just
yourself.
assumed that it was
Okay,
fun,
so I
but
prepared
nothing
for
like
that.
on him.
Alright.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Specify which spells you prepared.
Yeah, there you go.
Because
And it
we're
might be
entering
a
this
strip
portion of
club,
the game, I
it
must
might be a brothel.
Because we're entering this portion of the game, I must ask to keep conversations to a minute. Thank you. Starting after removal of a... No, actually, you have to go to intimidation, just because she
They
said so.
interviewed the guy. and
No,
was like,
intimidation,
No,
There's
I
always
courier
been
one.
No,
Not
she did.
terrorists,
Oh,
but
right.
to be able to have nerds who
Amber class,
Get.
stop getting used.
so I go
Suck it
for
up.
it.
Imagine.
Echo, you arrived to the location that said the intimidation mission, where you're going to get the details of it. You get to the elevator, and it's only a regular way. It's early morning. No one really kind of gives you any awkward glance aside from the fact that you're a child walking the streets at night?
And my hood's on.
And it was on?
19.
Or you could pour all later.
You always want to do that. I know,
or
right?
some shapeshifter. If anything,
My hood with the keyboards.
shapeshifter.
Why would you do
It
that?
could work.
Seemed like a good idea at the
It was
time.
more of the character.
No.
You arrive at
Now
a
watch.
very nice looking house. Not
Oh, yeah, I
can't. A guardsman opens the guardsman will go into greets you and says, "Yes, child, how can I help you?" And then you hear the voice.
Okay, watch my grand plan.
Responding
Oh, wait.
to your message.
What message? You guys
What's
kinda
a message?
Your boss. I need to speak with your boss.
Your boss. Yeah, that good dude. Who's the man of this house?
My
Because it
lord.
clearly ain't you.
Yeah.
May I ask why?
You don't need to know.
Private business.
Do I need a reason to talk with my husband?
He has private
I'm
business.
selling Girl
with an
Scout
underage
cookies.
child.
Technically, the elf is of age.
Well, she's technically like 7 years old in elf
I'm
years.
selling Girl Scout cookies. May I speak to him, please?
Go, Scott.
Are Girl Scouts and Baron bluff check?
Suspend or disbelieve.
Right this way. You hear him walking, and the voice goes on.
What a Girl Scout have
Just do
swords.
it. They the
Girl
voice out.
Scouts have to be
She's in a
old.
bad part of
Give
town.
into the voices. The
That
voices
Girl
will
Scout
help.
needs to be prepared.
Help you so much.
Girl Scouts every year got a briefing. Don't go in anyone's house.
He leads you upwards from a series of staircases to a luxurious looking room.
Boy
On
Scouts
this
should get
gray
briefed on
bed,
that too.
what appears to be just by himself, lounging, is an old tiefling.
Oh, thank God.
Is an old tiefling. He looks up, says, "Wait,
Okay, what should I
wait a minute. I had this terrible dream that some demonic moon elf was trying to puncture my lungs out."
do? Night.
Oh!
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Ew.
Very well
In
then.
his bed, looking at a 7-year-old go, oh.
That's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Well, this is frightening.
You can say that again.
Why is she here? He points to you.
Selling cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, this is out of game. Is this the person who's
Yeah.
giving me the information?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm responding to your post.
Wait, miss. I hope you understand that I posted to the Empire, not to some sort of orphanage. I surely hope that you did not post to an orphanage. Just looking at the guard. It's kind of shrinking away.
Bunch of
Why does everyone
I lower my
say
hood so we can see over my eyes, and I take my dagger, and I'm like, no,
My best friends are in
fucking
CL.
Very well then. Your weapons, perhaps you can use them. I need you to simply intimidate a total of 3 clients.
Sounds easy.
Just a bunch of run-of-the-mill 7th circle star merchants into paying their rent, which is about a month overdue. And after collecting all the money, please return here, and I will give you a kind of fortune.
This guy's trust.
What cut do I get?
Huh?
How much is my cut?
It depends on how much you're successfully able to intimidate them into paying.
1%.
Okay, I can do that.
Return here by the end of the night.
Easy enough.
Thank you kindly. Now, Lily, just because of reasons for time, I need you. First guy you meet in the 7th ring.
First game.
In the 7th ring. He's just an oddities merchant. He has all sort of knickknacks, rings, half of which are fake, the other half of which are no doubt stolen. He says souvenirs from Roland, and it shows a bunch of old rusted daggers and various other tools. It's just an oddity store.
Will
Can I
anyone care if
interest
he's
you-
missing?
Will they?
Will anyone care if he's missing?
Yeah, he's not getting much anyone to look at his wares. If anything, though, this is the 7th circle, and while his wares are cheap, they aren't of best quality, and they're better quality merchandise close to the center of the city. He notices you looking out from across the street. Little Miss, can I interest you in anything?
Little Miss.
Yes, actually.
No, Little Miss.
Okay.
So,
Little Miss.
hi there. You have some things. Yeah, that
Would you
thing's
like a
shiny.
ring? Would you like a dagger? Would you like any of
Because
these?
you know a dagger.
You're just carrying weapons, that's why.
What's the most expensive thing you have in the store? Just out of curiosity.
You're going the same route as Skyrim.
We promise that for a moment. Well, we're not really sure exactly what this is. It's gifted this by a traveling mercenary. He pulls out what appears to be a large leather gauntlet.
Can I look at that for a second?
Sure. He hands you the gauntlet.
Okay, I take it.
No, please be gentle with it.
Of course, of course.
I'm not sure how old it is, but it looks of relative importance.
That's fine. I pull out my sword and my dagger. Well, I guess not totally pulling the dagger. Let's have it for the second.
Is
And
a dagger going to get through a gauntlet?
Yes.
yes, it will get me souls. Anyways, so I'm under the impression you're owing some rent, sir.
His eyes go wide.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, Mammy.
This is what I could have done.
Possessed by a demon.
So?
Yeah, so what?
Your character isn't.
Yeah, make an
Did the
intimidate check.
demon tell her
You
to
get
do
a
this?
plus 10 circumstance bonus.
Demon said stab him.
Okay, 8 plus 10. Do I have anything for that? Oh, I don't.
Charisma.
Is your character small?
So,
Yeah.
If so, she takes
No,
it.
she just gets a small bonus. She just gets a
19?
small bonus penalty. She's considered medium.
Oh.
19.
That succeeded. He paid a total of 500 gold on his end. See, for the most part, it seems to be his savings.
Okay.
Can I break all the back, please?
No. And then I leave.
He called out to me. Jared, excuse me, someone, please stop him. She took my. No one
He can write
cares.
a letter. He can write a letter to the guys who are supposed to be protecting him.
There are no
Dear
guards.
sir
There's
and
no
your
one. I
madam,
realize he's the only one in the
you
portion.
gave me
Yeah,
some
People
next-
he's paying protection money to.
Make another intimidate check. Next one, we're gonna just streamline it.
Okay, can I also steal something from them too? Oh. Okay, so that's
Oh, no.
15.
Check was 15, David.
Oh.
You get the next guy, who is a jewel merchant. You get a total of he just gives you a small bag of assorted jewels and 600 gold.
Okay, is that what I was looking at that was most expensive?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, you're not really sure when it comes to jewels. But he just gave you a bag of random jewels and just take it and leave. Because at that point, your demonic, whatever it is that's possessing you, took
Did I
form.
see him?
Took form. You didn't see him, but the jewel
Just kind of
merchant,
hovering.
jewel merchant goes,
Why did tiefling be scared of demons in particular?
They're afraid of being dragged back.
demons are chaotic. And majority of tieflings are
This
terrified.
is fun.
Someone's
I like
screwing up
this.
so badly that the tiefling race will be drawn back to hell because tieflings can't live in hell. They aren't strong enough. They're not- And plus, devils are born to
The guys who are descended from devils aren't strong enough to live in hell.
No.
No, they left hell because they were too weak to live there anymore.
Not just that, but they wanted.
That's pretty much
Now
it.
tell that to Omar, so that way he
They
can...
They left to survive. Hell is a fastly changing place all the time. That's them. Another intimidation check.
Where am I now?
Huh?
Just on.
General good store.
Okay, I asked for most expensive and
And
now.
Wait. Write the following letters on on the back of the character sheet. Rope.
Forget the gauntlet.
I have the gauntlet.
Rope.
Rope.
Torches 3. Vial vial potion of healing. 1.
Wait, potion of what?
What level of healing?
3rd.
So it's like
Cure serious wounds.
Wow.
Nice.
That's hard
Okay.
going right there.
And don't forget to add the gauntlet, and don't forget to add bag of assorted jewels. And right in parentheses, 4.
Okay.
He paid a total. Yeah, you got cookies. He paid a total of 900 gold.
Okay, so these total were what? 900,
500,
500.
600, 2,000. You return back to the merchant prince. He says, "Wow, this is exactly what they owed me. Thank you. I hope it was worthwhile in your endeavor." He counts out the coin. Says, "Please pay this. Please pay the girl," and now hands you back. It's 500 gold. Thank you for assisting me. I hope we can work again sometime. I'll happily make sure this time I'll leave a message on the post. What's your name?
Echo.
I will add a message to the post under your name. Thank you, Miss Echo.
No problem. Take care. I skip off.
That took the entire day. You're done.
Okay.
Okay, who was the second people to sign up?
I got Courier 1.
Courier 1. Once again,
I
stream
go to the place.
Huh?
Go to the place.
You go to the place with stuff.
Yeah, with the stuff.
You go to Merchant Prince, you get the box. You phantom steed it all the way.
I cast Detect Magic on the box. It's magical. What kind of aura?
Suffocation.
I don't think we covered all
Evocation.
that.
Okay, so I don't want to open it.
I can power from their gods directly imparted in their mind.
You go all the way back to
for a while.
the
And then they
the
think which spells they can
eight
use
circle,
for the day besides.
where the address up to which the location that you were given is an orphanage. The caretaker of the orphanage walks out, says, "Yes, sir. How can I assist you?"
I have
Is she a
a.
bitch?
Wait, did it say to give it to anyone or just to drop it off?
No, to give it to the head of the orphanage.
I have a package for the head of the orphanage.
And that would be me. She takes the package. Says, "Thank you, kind sir." Gives you 2 gold.
Thank you. Have a nice
Kid's
day.
gonna celebrate it.
That is exactly what I wanted to do.
She walks into the orphanage, and the entire building lights on fire.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's
This was not
just
the ending I
instantly
was
just
expecting.
on.
There seems to be a
that's
fire.
not
I don't know how to
very
walk.
good.
Yeah, that's.
Babe, there.
Actually,
Did you not
are
know
there
where I was
any-
going with that?
What? Shit. Orphanage burning down. Can
Babe,
you summon
their
Memphis
children
with Summon
screaming.
Monster 3?
Yes.
Hold on. Wait.
Pretty
We're
sure.
gonna let you mull that over. Courier 2? Raise your
Are
hand.
there any water methods?
I don't think I was the only one.
Alright.
There are multiple varieties.
Pathfinder.
I need you to make
There's
a
a steam
total
method.
of
Steam method?
4 tap rolls.
There is a steam method.
4 attack rolls?
Yeah.
Wait, which mission is he doing?
Go steam.
Courier 2. 9 years.
Defending the caravan.
Yeah. 4 tap rolls.
Computer, tell me. No, the computer says move the bishop there. I think the computer's smarter than all of you.
The computer wants itself to win.
Playing against
Just with your
Playing
best
against
weapon.
The computer says do this.
12.
I don't see the tactical value of that. Do it.
12.
Fine. Jeez.
18. Perfect. Sorry, 16.
If you want to see something really
Okay.
magical, I can set it to computer versus
Okay.
computer. And they just
You,
go.
you meet a caravan of it's a mixed series of
Set the
races.
hard
There are
part.
2 humans,
I can't
1
set the
elf,
difficulty.
and
It's
a
like
diablo.
hard.
They are working
It's just
for
hard.
they're working for a member of the Medici family and escorting the caravan transported undamaged to the best of their ability. As you transport the caravan, a total of 4 attempts at the caravan. There are a total of 4 bandit or whatever people attend. Sometimes competing merchants, sometimes highwaymen.
The computer tells me to sacrifice my trade bishops.
There are no guards, so no one really cares. But as you
I'm in no
progress
position to
throughout the
disagree.
layers, you are able to, and they come at you at all angles, and you're
What do you want me to
sitting on top of the caravan. Bow ready, right? Yeah. Bow ready. You fire an arrow into a couple of the guys, they fall to the ground easy. You fire another arrow off. This one doesn't kill the man, but it strikes right in front of him, and he freaks out and runs away. You fire a few more arrows as you near towards the end of your mission, and you scare off as many highwaymen as you can. One guy is able to damage the caravan by firing a sling at the wheel. That you were not able to you weren't able to hit him with an arrow fast enough in time. Your pay was docked in the end, just by a small fee. But you finally reached the end, where a member of the Medici family, not a direct member, but one of the branch members, he rewards you with a total of 720 gold.
Okay.
He says, "Thank you for the service.
They want me to trade queens.
Next
Why
time,
is the computer doing this?
I hope
You're right,
you
he wants
can
to
react
Don't
fast."
die. She's gonna die.
Sorry, I'm pressing
No,
time.
she's
to
dead.
He deserves it.
run this guy
Are you
as
happy?
fast as possible. For one courage, removal of its
What do I
wood,
do?
done.
No.
Not done.
Not
Not begun.
gotcha. Sorry.
She's gonna
Intimidation
kill
done.
you.
Theft.
It's helping him.
Okay,
that's stupid.
Yeah, just roll 9 plus 9
We're going to keep this all
Be the pawn.
Oh, chess.
We're one
Why are you
thirty-two.
kicking my butt?
Yeah.
We're going to
The
save
computer just makes
assassination
baffling
and
moves, and I don't know why.
theft. I'm sorry. Tell me.
Yeah.
You need a merchant prince who just requires you to simply steal a
I feel like
leather
I'm gonna
gauntlet
lose.
from a man in the 7th rank.
I'm gonna lie.
From an artist merchant in the 7th rank. You journey forth to the
So much
7th rank.
bait and switch.
And you meet up with your artist merchant. He says, "Yes, miss, how can I assist
I
you?"
literally only
He's a
have a
young
rook and a
man.
knight.
Can I assist you in
What the
anything?
balls do
He
you want
just
me
as
to
out the
do?
rays, he just as out knives, he just as various other weapons he has.
What you had in the way of armor?
He looks slightly pained when he asks him.
They don't have knight.
I don't really have
Okay.
had armor. It
Screw you.
was removed from my person.
No.
A young wood elf girl came about.
Do,
If you can return
do,
the piece, I'll have it reward you. A few times.
I feel like I threw off the computer's
She was about
entire
a year
strategy for
tall,
me.
carried a long sword in her hand. Threaded me up.
I threw a monkey wrench.
I curse and break something.
Yes, please, not the merchandise.
You're like a bull in a china shop.
Shatter.
You wouldn't like any gold or
How much did I give you?
20?
It's done.
Now let's think. What else could I
I know.
Wood elf girl about yay high. I'll see. Okay. Throughout the rest of the day, you scatter.
Actually, first I go and find a general store and purchase cookies.
Before the general store was
Pussy,
hit.
run.
This is significantly before the general store was hit by this crazy girl who intimidates and assaults and almost killed him.
Wait, I'm still running around.
And robs him.
Wait, am I still running around at this point because I'm in a time warp or something? Okay, cool.
Just running around randomly in a field of endless white.
Okay.
King.
The entire
So
night.
how much does
We're gonna
your weapon
switch.
cost?
Again.
Just 2 rolls.
Two
Let's
rolls.
do trade.
Hey man, there could be some pretty expensive cookies.
Just take the gold because the gold is
Okay.
usually you
I
spent
actually got good
I was,
Go with the pawn
you
ear
spent the night
garage.
asking people to the left, asking people to the right. Have you seen a young moon elf girl who got yay high?
Actually, my idea was to just go
Okay.
back to the Mercenary Guild and wait for Echo.
Why are you on my side?
It takes a while. You're waiting. It takes a while.
Charge.
You're waiting. Wait a little
I'm
longer.
sorry, am
and
I trying to get
it's finally
that in
7 p.m.
check?
Echo walks in. In her bag, she has a series of bags which look relatively
Okay.
stuffed and full. She's looking as if she's collected a lot of shiny things. And I'm sorry that Typhling is standing, waiting for you patiently.
Oh dear.
You
And the voice in my
Oh.
head.
The voice in your head says, "I'm scared of this one."
She
Don't
doesn't
be
voice too.
afraid.
Anyways.
The guy in shades.
Oh,
Oh
what's
no.
wrong?
For what? For what?
Is she wearing a gauntlet?
Oh, are you wearing the gauntlet?
It would have been in my bag. I'm just thinking, how can I wear it?
Oh, this is turning into a bloodbath. The knight will lead the charge.
I pull out is
Look at
box of
3
cookies.
queens.
What do you trade for this?
Like
Lots
this.
of cookies.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe where these things are from. They're cookies from Stygian.
Love, lying. You did not get
You
the
are
bluff to come
lying.
to Stygian. You're lying. You did not get bluff it. Roll the bluff check.
He told me they were from Stygian.
Roll it.
You did it.
If it's costing me a whole gold for cookies,
They're not from Stygian.
where are they from?
Well, it doesn't really. It was
I
made.
don't want
You made
cookies
it in there.
anyway. I don't care if she's lying. I
Okay.
got everything earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Like, so I'm just gonna go. Wait, did I report back to the dude yet? Oh yeah, I did.
The dude.
I'm like,
Jeff Bridges.
I was just doing this and shit. I'm gonna go to sleep. Enjoy your cookies.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's
Just
some
the
milk in the
beginning,
main
I'll be
kitchen area. I'm off.
Okay. What exactly does the spell description of Earthen Grasp say it can do?
Gigantic hand from the ground
In
rises
CPU
and
we
grabs
trust.
thing.
I'll take her pack.
All of it?
I'll give most of
Using
it
hand
back
of
to you.
earth.
Check.
All the dust in the
Hard to get
place.
it.
Okay, all the dust in the place coalesces.
Yeah, all the dust in the room coalesces to a gigantic hand.
Reflex.
Your reflex save?
You need a,
Yes.
you need a bag of dirt.
I need a jar of dirt. Anyways.
Roll reflex.
Yeah,
What's your level? Spellcaster?
I'm Warlock 5.
And your charisma modifier?
+4.
19 check.
19 check.
Am I rolling for reflex?
Yeah.
Oh God, where'd it go? I think I died. I think I tripped with reflex. Do you add anything to that? Oh. Yeah, I'm just like 6.
And
or
for
something.
Echo.
7, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. 8, 9,
Nope.
10.
Which would be a 19. Echo, your pack is torn, and out falls the gauntlet and various other goodies that you procured.
I ignore everything except the gauntlet and then go tearing off.
Do you do anything, Echo?
Pout.
You just
What?
assaulted a little
Can
girl.
you- Can I let a certain
Our hero, the gentleman.
appeared brother kind of take control
Well,
of
I
the
left the
situation?
cookies behind.
You assaulted a
He's
little
afraid. Well, he's
girl.
afraid.
I
can't
texted her.
And
Did you
took
get
her
that text?
stuff.
I gave her
Yeah,
cookies.
even my guy wouldn't do that. He's
Wait, no, I'm shouting at her. What? What did I do? This is what we all do. I'm really confused what's happening.
You didn't ask for the gauntlet?
I'm like,
You knew she had it.
She didn't even. Yeah, you didn't even
standard
ask her.
guild.
You just.
Standard guild activity. What's going on?
I saw her turn around. I was supposed to steal this earlier.
So I
Right.
I just did.
Interesting. Something in reverse. Okay. You could have just asked for that, rather than bartering with cookies. You owe me now. But have fun.
They're playing chess.
Okay.
Everyone in this whole world
About
is
time.
dicks.
Break up the monotony.
Apparently.
It's my world. Come on, Amber Clash. It's
I'm
coming.
supposed to be in that one.
I'm chaotic and borderline.
I'm chaotic. I'm evil.
As you're turning
Chaotic
to
neutral.
you can feel a faint magical aura around it. Do you cast it?
He probably averages
Do I have any power?
You have to see it, and you can cast a word.
My point still stands.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like that.
Let's see if we can get it to work.
You flood the gauntlet that you roll as you're walking mostly with eldritch energy. The eldritch energy radiates around leather wrappings of gauntlet stuff, and that seems to sink into it.
Listening to it.
The color of the leather changes to orange and green. It's the color of the armor. It's a right hand gauntlet, and it pulsates within it. Use magic device.
What's this checklist?
No,
11 plus what?
use magic
Oh,
device.
use magic device.
It's trained on.
Yeah, she should have it.
Okay.
She's a warlock. She better have you. She has
She's
to
a
see better,
warlock.
which gives her 10. If
She's
she's
a-
not
she's
trained.
I actually am not trained in that, so.
So you just get a 10. Awesome.
I can.
Wait, you had your charisma done.
If I do
Yeah.
that,
Okay, so
I can have a
D14.
check.
Okay. This
Can I
thing is
check?
ready to erupt with eldritch energy.
Do what the computer says. Do what the computer
Any
says.
moment now. You can force it out, or you can just leave it, and any moment now it'll explode in eldritch energy.
I'll throw that down at the courtyard. The
To
energy.
the merchant
Quickly
prince?
sell it.
Merchant prince, or just a courtyard?
That's what I was going to do. Return earlier.
No, I'm throwing the energy out in the courtyard.
Okay. You just fire the energy out of the courtyard. Your eldritch blast seems to be magnified for Travis.
Okay.
Travis, whatever it is.
I go to the merchant prince, inform him that I stole it, and then go back.
Okay, yeah.
Wearing the glove.
Yes.
I stole it. And then you walk away. You walk away. While he did send off some guards to just prevent you, you made short work of them. And you returned to the guild uncaged. Lost a box of cookies. Sold to the poor girl. But she had the other
Hey,
guys.
Echo, do you want your glove back?
I don't think it works for me. You still owe me something, though.
But do you want it back?
Not really.
Okay.
That's useless.
You should use it.
What did I use?
You don't know it's useless to you, though. You don't know it's
Yeah, you
useless
don't
to
know.
her.
You know that this is a
Out of
really
character.
valuable gauntlet. She just offered to hand it back.
Amber Clash, stop thinking about the loots.
Yeah.
Hey, right now I'm thinking about little orphan kids. I'm gonna send some water elementals
Okay,
into this
okay.
orphanage.
Step back. What
To try to help
just
you.
Thank
happened?
God someone is.
Okay.
Amberclass,
Side note.
what elemental to kill the
Bang.
What just happened?
Not the drench.
I'm
Okay,
still
bang,
need to
bang.
steal it.
You send off water. You send me series of water.
I decided to
Literally the sound they make.
but I kind of wanted to talk
Series of
about
water
it.
elementals into the raging inferno. They last as much fire away as possible.
The elemental's touch puts out non-magical flames.
They just eliminate all the flames.
How am I
When
being
you
used
walk
in the
in,
tool
you realize
lessons?
that one, it wasn't an orphanage. That there was a
What's
bunch
that
of
explode in my
numbers.
face?
Two, it was a huge set of alchemists,
That might be up to him. I
trying to make
No.
various ingredients and stuff.
Okay.
So it's a
Oh my gosh, they were going Breaking Bad.
We'll figure it out.
I searched the place
You owe me a
for
sub.
is there any there?
Breaking
That's
Bad.
so
Yeah, there's some old alchemic things.
Put
It was a
in
bunch of
bag.
alchemists.
Hide it back
No.
over into my room.
By the time the water monsters finally eliminated the flames, the numbers were gone.
That's a shame.
So
Do they have
there's-
Oh
any
my
stuff
gosh,
on
can
them?
alchemy make
How many gnomes were there?
I bet it could.
7 gnomes?
Yeah.
Something shinier and
There's not much on the notice side.
I
You
meant
make
to
a
have
total
something
of
shinier.
15 gold.
15 gold from the gnomes and are there any drugs?
There are drugs, they're all alchemic items, so I'm just going to state everything. You can choose to take them or you can choose to leave them. There's a total of 2 pounds of lead.
Yeah.
One legitimate bottle left of ether. It's a very pretty.
Is that the stuff that makes you sane?
It makes your spell cast enhancing.
Cocaine makes you sick.
Okay. 2 pounds of lead, 1 ether.
How does that work?
What potion of minor healing? Not a joke. It just might cure minor wounds.
No draw.
Okay.
I'll lose before I
A
draw.
bag of, it's a for the most part the bag seems to have been spilled over and sun pellets have been used, but it's a bag of sun pellets. A total of 5 left inside.
Computer, side draw. I'm
That's
gonna
all.
win.
Okay. That's it in the
Yeah.
whole building?
Everything else is pretty much screwed over or be damaged beyond repair. There is some mess of alchemic goo. You can choose to take a sample of that.
My character actually has 5 vials.
Bearded
Bearded dragon.
So he
Yeah.
takes as much as he can.
You get 5
No, wait,
vials.
10 vials. Sorry.
You get 10 vials of mixed alchemic goo that you not sure exactly what does.
Can I roll like Arcana or something?
My karate teacher,
I have a separate
Computers
character.
just go around.
Yeah.
You gotta be
And
afraid
then-
of something, right?
It's a
No,
draw.
alchemy, you know what it does.
I do.
But I mean, like,
I just like
afraid, but you're
animals.
gonna want to
Except snakes and sharks.
Appraise?
I'll let you make the checks later, okay?
Okay.
Sorry.
Justify it. You're doing communities.
I got 2 pounds.
You guys are terrible.
I'm good at
You
doing it.
guys are terrible. Grocery shopping?
Yeah, what's up?
All you really. Yeah, this is a series of facts that you need to do.
Okay.
For merchants. It's called grocery shopping.
Okay.
At one point, you realize that the guy that you're talking to isn't a merchant prince at all. He's some sort of thief who has obviously paid like 3 people to act like they're his maid, guard, and butler.
Mhm.
And it's a really bad hackneyed scheme that he tried to put together at last second.
Okay.
You still choose to assist him.
Do they look like they got some money on them?
When you make a sense motive and an appraise.
Natural 1.
I think that chipped, but
I thought Chip.
okay, all right. Come on.
Okay, sense motive.
Yes.
Okay, praise.
Is that a 20?
No,
that was like an 18 or something.
8. Okay, sense motive. They seem to be relatively needy in terms of wanting the money really bad. They could just be greedy, not needy.
Needy people.
Okay.
They're not sure. But for the most part, you can't really tell if these guys have a lot of money. They are in a chateau, but you're not really sure how they got the chateau.
Can I ask them how they got their chateau?
He says, "Oh, I inherited from my father."
I know that.
Sense motive.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Why are you letting me roll?
Dice just not work.
Because you said you want to
Does
roll.
this dice just not work
I make
for you?
the decisions and you roll.
Does this dice just not work for you? Because I just got 4 15s and 1 11.
Yeah.
Give that back.
Does this dice not
Try
work
this
for you?
again. Try it again.
Good rolls out of it.
Yeah.
By the
Is
way,
that another 1?
No, that was an 8.
I got a 14. What is with you and this guy?
The die hates him.
Oh my gosh. All
Can I
right.
see that,
So,
guys?
do we believe him?
No.
Can I
Let's see the dice.
So can I tell?
Let's see the
I know
dice.
you don't. I know that's a lie. Come on, just come clean.
Well, Miss. Well, Miss, you see, you can choose to take the job and get paid and help us out here. You know, fellow rogues who kind of need some food. And he hands it to us, and it's just a bunch of food items. That you just get them.
Oh my gosh. I'll help. I'll help.
Well, if you're really curious, I will tell you exactly how we got the house. If you can get all the items, and I'll give you some gold.
Okay.
If he has gold, what
I'm
does he buy food?
It's a relatively large list of food snatching.
All right, let's do this.
You come.
I'm going to say the computer is going to win.
You come back after getting a huge amount of food. Some buy literally just convincing the guy to give you free money. No, not free money, to give you food. Some buy staring, intimidating the poor guy.
Okay.
10 and no. So, people. Some do intimidation, some do convincing them with your winning smile, and you come back with a huge bag of food. You spend the majority of the day. You drop the food off. They say, "Wow, okay, thanks. This should keep us good for another week." Here's a bank, and he gives you 100 gold. Now you want to know how we got this house?
Yeah.
Killed the guy. He says that as if he's kind of proud.
Okay. Who'd you kill?
Huh?
Who'd you kill?
Some weak merchant bros. His cards weren't around. We have absolutely no idea why.
You find anything interesting on this merchant?
Bunch of old paintings. You know, he didn't have much gold, which kind of is disappointing. Aside from that, no, nothing. He has a bunch of fancy robes if you're willing to look up in his wardrobe. Aside from that, not even good weapons.
I'll go for it.
Huh?
I'm looking in the wardrobe.
Look in wardrobe. There's
Narnia.
a collection of all sorts of hats. There's a huge collection of overcoats to wear in the relatively non-existent cold weather. No, there is no lion. There is no witch in this wardrobe. You spend a good while passing through a few sets of oddly colored pantaloons. In one point, you hit the series of robes. There's bathrobes. There are fancy smoker jackets. There's silk-laid, fancy-looking, flowing pajama robes that some rich noble from Albion would wear. What knowledges do you have?
None.
Damn it, Mary, the one time you chose not to have a knowledge skill.
She has 1 point in appraise.
I don't know. You can use that on train.
Use it on train.
Yeah.
Untrained knowledge checks can go up to 10.
Oh, you can't do untrained knowledge.
There it
Oh,
is.
why would you use that one?
And appraise, she just wants to.
Actually, it's untrained 10.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, just because of her background, these are monk robes. But not from any temple of Minerva, heavens no. These are monk robes, and you yourself do not have a legitimate pair of monk robes.
Did they kill a monk?
You're not sure, they might have bought it off of him, or his dead body.
Can I ask them, did you kill a monk?
No, we can't handle a monk. What are you looking for? Come on, we're a bunch of thieves. By now they've removed their fancy fake costumes that they obviously also got out from this wardrobe.
Thieves can't handle one monk.
Okay. I'll take the fancy clothes and a smoker's jacket.
You can't take all the fancy clothes.
Can I take
Makes
how
me
much?
feel
But
like
because the monk robes
dumb.
are from the temple of Miracle.
Not even
That
literally. Just
I'll take the one monk robe and one smoker's jacket.
That's legit.
I mean monk class.
Oh,
Okay, but
God.
not from neutral. Doesn't care. You take the items and you journey back. Now, let's grocery shop.
How much money did you get?
Huh?
100.
Okay. You need this little doggy. You need a young man.
Oh, it's a doggy.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to Bartholomew along the way. So. Alright, well, it seems to me that we need to be careful about this mission. This one is going to be removed. Removed. Might, well be drunken, might be violent, something like that. And we should reserve the violence last if we do at all.
You can see it,
And
but I
if
want
we
it
do,
back.
let's make sure to subdue him without killing him, okay? It's a good thing we don't have a guard.
I'm sorry.
If this turns into something
Yeah.
a little more
You just fight your best. I'll make sure that, there aren't killed.
He was gonna live.
No, it wasn't. I was
Well, theoretically, there's no rule saying you can't do whatever you want when you're dead anyway.
I was
There's
thinking
no
of like
saying
meeting the guy,
once you're
like
dead, no
jumping
rules
down
apply.
onto like a balcony
I'll take
and
place
then
to
like
make it
sneaking
small.
into his room. He's like, hey, I'm here.
That's
my
when you
job.
officially die, guys.
So I wouldn't die until
Oh
negative
my
18
God.
instead of negative.
Yeah, because I want
Now
to the
Mary
point
can
in which
walk
your
around
body
in a
just can't
smoker's
your
jacket.
body, individually, that person's body can't physically sustain it. Most people have negative, could get to negative 10 because
They climb 10 or 11.
you guys arrive at the Crimson Flagon. The Crimson Flagon is a well-established set of inns and taverns all across the entire planet. The owner approaches you. Is
That's
he's a young man
Yeah.
That's who.
by the name by the last name of Sir. Here, you guys recognize the name. Everybody does. Who's
Yeah.
just gone through these guys.
Sam, of course, we're
Wow.
Such a
He was
thing
thinking
is
busy.
the last
Kill some
name
rock.
of the
Thinking of his life.
No, not anymore.
This guy's young.
Well, yeah, now. But back then, he was still on opium. It's because we raised him.
But
You
it
did.
doesn't seem to be
No.
Oh, he was trying to knock
No.
that shit.
Maybe it
So
could
then
just
we
be
fuck you.
someone
Why
that's
did you do that?
He gets over his
It's a
punch.
bad
And he kills him. What happens after that? He gets
That's why
away.
we make friends.
He did
So,
not.
right after the cavalry,
I don't have friends.
like this, like it just like got over his
Oh.
And this, of course, is my
Really is.
He earned like he actually got
It's a
wings.
shame.
very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might be able
so good thing Steve
I
had
guess
it.
you've already read
He got the
some
soul to
details
soul.
of
Have to
this.
try to.
Um,
3D.
I made a brilliant
You did get
mistake of letting what I
I'm gonna
perceived to
keep
be
saying.
a large homeless dwarf. I gave him permission to stay at the inn in one of the 3 rooms that we had.
Go King.
On the first day he
Because I
vanished.
like
I found him 5 days
Thinks
later in our wine cellar. We have a huge collection of
but in a
alcohol
different way.
beverages.
Like
He
in
wasn't
a
drinking
full
wine, he was.
Oh, he was drinking everything.
Yeah, let's try to
He was legitimately drinking us out of
Because
houses.
I want Harlan to survive.
Well,
Because-
I
But that's really I have love for
I
setting
would love
up
to salvage
That's a
whatever is
if we
left.
finish like it's over.
He's still there, and
It's
he's
okay.
to relax.
Just
I've hired some guardsmen to deal with the problem. They've come back. They've all come back except for one.
Okay.
Body broken.
Tea.
So he found it?
What?
I want to see this
Enough of your conversation.
Yeah, I think it's his moment. So
Bunny
I
rabbits.
hope you.
Enough of your
Do
conversation.
you know his name and plan?
Funny rabbit.
I mean, you wouldn't mention a thing.
Or guys with bunny rabbits on their
It's not a bunny rabbit.
You should always ask
You
him
will never have a bunny rabbit.
if he
on
can't
his
answer you honestly.
It's okay.
You know he's in trouble.
Well, obviously, I can tell there's trouble right now. I hope you're not interested.
You're having too much fun. Get out of here.
If you,
All of you get
I have nothing against you. It's completely understandable. This guy hasn't budged for anyone, so he probably wouldn't budge for some mercenaries. But I don't know. If you do succeed, please see me. Okay?
Very well.
Lead directly to the cellar, which
Hey,
is
raised your
all the
mustache.
way in the back.
But he needs it
of
for his
the
movie.
inn. You guys pass a bunch of people,
But you got
and he points to a simple window and goes rattling up. And you guys can hear the faint noise of bottles being broken. And so it's some sort of wood slapping.
Yes.
What do you do?
I guess I'll start heading down the stairs, popping noises to make sure the person
No, wait,
who's
wait,
coming
wait,
isn't
wait.
surprised by us.
You remember the SpongeBob
Wait,
episode
what?
where
I'm going
they're
to
in
move down
like
the
the fry
stairs.
cooker
I'm going
mix?
Or you just
No, I'm going, not
Patrick is
charging, I'm
the
just
main
walking in
guy.
calmly. I don't draw my weapon or anything, but if I
And
know.
Reese's
You two
back.
got the dark vision.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
can
The cellar isn't lit.
No,
It is
Patrick,
completely
just
dark.
like,
And
if you
you
really
two
just
both
say
being a
something,
tiefling and a dwarf
here's my
see
car.
perfect black and white.
Or if he just wants him to think.
You guys keep rising right within this spot.
Wait.
The wine cellar itself, goes forward. The expands the entire length of the flag and the itself. So
It's just a 2-2 random.
Upon entering the
I
circus,
think
you
there
guys
are
have the
hopes that are
last
better than that.
There's a series of racks, some of which have been smashed, some of which have
play that
bottles
game.
empty, some of which the
Yeah,
bottles
me
have been
too.
broken
You
and shattered,
trample
just
Hey,
sprinkles
you
of glass out of those.
two,
Moving through these stalls, two bottles in one hand, one giant jug in the other, is what appears to be he's a very old.
You kept this?
Yeah, appears to be a large old dwarf.
Oh, really? Wait,
You're relatively tall.
awesome.
Torchman in terms
My
of
family's
dwarf size. This guy
My
is
family's
almost the
going
size
to
of a
Disney
human, but he
Universal
has the
without
frame of a dwarf. He is
because
really
it's during my
dangerous to
brother's
push
spring
his
break.
Alright, is he lying down or sitting? Or
Yeah, he's
Although,
just
on
moving
my spring
through,
break, I'm going to
emptying bottles as if it doesn't seem to matter to him anyway. And as he finishes a set of two fancy-looking wine bottles, he just smashes them on the ground, continues moving
We're going to be staying there
drunkenly
3 nights.
towards another
Sounds like my
stall.
weekend.
That's one night.
He has a very thick brown beard that's gray, that has dashes of gray running all over the place. He's not wearing armor, like any form of notable helmet that shows any sort of insignia.
She wants a menorah.
But he is wearing a set of
Is that like a
shoulder
Christmas tree,
pockets,
but for Jewish people?
Yes.
and doesn't seem to be carrying a legitimate. He's exalted and heavy leather boots.
That is just an
and
epic
this
fail on your menorah comment. That's what that is.
outfit of today. But granted, there are stains all over his outfit. Pretty filthy too.
Get a Kwanzaa horn.
You forgot Parker's
And you can obviously tell that his eyes are bloodshot. And he is drunk beyond all
Get a Kwanzaa menorah.
questions.
Alright, I'm going to talk to him.
You could just take a couple of
The
candles.
dwarf or
Yeah,
It's
I
like a
guess the dwarf
menorah,
name.
but with red and green.
Say something, friendly dwarf, and ask his name, your plan, and so on, then
It's
maybe
for
introduce
black
myself.
people.
he stops. He looks at you carefully. Excuse me, sir. Did you just speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
man. An old dwarf well. That's someone can at least converse with me in this land of devils and demons. He tries to sit on what appears to be a stool on the side, and he smashes it underneath his weight.
You need someone to help him walk across the street.
How much money does he have? Needs a bunch.
I asked your
He's
name
the
and plan.
dwarven.
I have no name.
If he's rich, it's like
I think it's the other way around.
I'm horrified that they can't remember his
I'm
coin.
pretty sure it's the other way
It
around.
just be the image. He laughs a little bit. The laugh turns to a throaty, wet cough. Tell me,
That's not attractive for anyone.
where is
Really
your
like
juice?
Throaty wet coughs are never
Have
good.
we stayed on the same team and you
I
found
think
an
he likes
comment
this word
to
with
piss me
black.
off?
because he knows when to beg.
Belong to your king.
He knows that
What
you're
would a
gonna
king
have
such as
to.
yourself
Saying
do?
wet cough is like saying the word
Why would a
moist.
king
It's
such
just
as yourself
acceptable for
Yeah.
everyone.
I hate that word.
Black milk.
Moist.
What
Oh
about
my
tan?
god, there's nothing attractive about that.
Damp is a
We
little
talk
better.
to you about
If you
how
didn't
poor
have
she is.
Or like your damp raincoats. Like when I think damp, it's like you're out in the rain.
Aside
Like
from that,
you
you're
just
a
walked in.
very
He's quick.
Moist is just
Moist
nasty.
is
Saturated with wetness is kind of nasty.
Moist.
Moist. Are you one of those people who don't like the
Well,
word
yeah.
moist?
Yeah.
I don't like the word moist.
What is this
I'm
moist
sorry.
conversation?
I don't mean to offend, but
Oh no.
I am
My
deep.
family name is Moist.
You gotta get cut here.
You and your feelings about the word.
stopping and just
You and moist, you don't know nothing.
Oh, hi there.
He easily continues as if he has perfect memory of some sort. And more for that.
I suppose you and I would both
I
do
don't know
that.
which book Sunbelt is from.
Shut up.
He grabs another bottle.
Race is a foreign.
Racers of Fire, you said?
Race is a foreign.
You said
Foreign.
racist fire.
Cracks it open. As he does so, you realize he's not uncorking the
Foreign.
bottle. He's just
How
do you spell
legitimately breaking
F-A-E-R-U-N.
the top of the glass off.
I'm foreign.
Putting the glass to his mouth.
Oh, far
drinking as if he
realm?
doesn't feel the
Fate.
sharp edge of the glass cutting
It's
into his
exactly how you
Now,
spell
as it
it.
relates to this
A-E-R-U-N.
in particular,
Just yes.
Oh,
is that the innkeeper
that's
would like you to
Fair.
stop
No, it's fine.
drinking his stock, or at least pay for it.
Fire.
He wanted, mercenaries to remove you. But I don't have any inclination to fight you. It seems like, you're just broke down in this luck. But, we pride ourselves on working for, what we eat and what we drink. So how would you like to send me a work committee to reclaim Black Mountain? If your clan doesn't want you, I'd be glad to take you in.
He stops drinking.
Should I make a diplomacy check for that?
Yes, please.
Make it better.
That's a 30 minute
Beautiful diplomacy check. Thank you, dice rolling dramatically correct in this game.
Yeah,
That was
good
almost
diplomacy.
a 20. Almost a 20.
I have good luck with
Three
dice.
for- Wait,
Not really crazy.
You rolled a 19. Yeah, 33.
oh. Wait, a 19? You said?
If the innkeeper just wanted to leave, you could have just asked.
I figured that was the problem. It sounded like he just tried to hire armed men to remove you. Obviously, that wouldn't work.
He spoke to me in some unintelligible language of some kind. I do not have the time or patience to care.
It's
to understand
years.
the dose of comment. Very well, then you want me to move. I have to work on terribly sorry. I have a time. If you truly want some help in your quest, I did leave. I did come here with an axe in the back of the cellar, and he's gesturing all the way to the welcome to see if it could be of some assistance to you.
What's your name, sir?
Turn into an elemental.
Once again, I told you I have nothing. From now, I'll be the only name that I'm known as. Sorry. As he is leaving, turn the corner of the staircase, and he's about to climb up drunkenly. He turns and says, "I've told you before. I have no more name. I have no name anymore. But a long time ago, they used to call me Sentinel." And he just stumbles up. At one point, though, however, you hear his footsteps crash. Just to an axe in the back of it, the back of one, so do you journey to see if there is any?
What exactly did he say about the axe?
Yes.
It would be.
You missed all that.
But did he say it was his, or?
No, you heard it? So what was this?
I'll assume he meant it was his.
You go all the way back. Amongst crushed wine bottles and various other goods,
And he
there
left
is
his axe.
a beautiful
Do you know how much
carved
costs?
dwarven great axe. It is not rusted or tarnished in any way. The pommel or the end of which is gilded softly and which is the intertwining golden ribbons. Upon closer inspection, the molding within these golden ribbons seem to be that of well-known symbols of various clans, interwoven until it reaches the center of the axe. The blade itself is a faint. It's silver. It's silver in color, but even in your dark vision, you can tell there is a tinge to this shade. Upon leaving the monster itself, it's slightly greenish. You're not sure exactly what metal it could be. Do you have any knowledge? Do you have any craft?
I have spectacular craft. So.
Spectacular craft alchemy?
Alchemy.
Okay.
I thought
Roll
it was,
it.
not alchemy. I thought you were meant to.
Oh, craft armor?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yes. That's a 21, I think.
See, put his points into good things. It's made of adamantium.
I guess
The blade itself.
Well, we're adamant. How would they not recognize the
Dark.
Right,
There is a slight sheen to it. Then you see everything in black and white. But there is a sheen to this adamantium. It matches that of your armor effortlessly. On top of that, the rest of the hat actually makes strong gold has a simple silver. And it ends on both at a blade of max as well as a spike that can be used for piercing damage.
Okay, I pick up the axe and throw it around.
Or maybe the box exploded.
It's perfectly balanced. It's very light. It's beautifully made. And it seems to. You get to test on cutting anything. you don't think the innkeeper wants any more images, then you can't explain here.
Yeah, I should get my real pain.
Insert grasping the
like to
master
see
sword
it.
music here. Insert grasping the master sword music here.
Okay. You guys joining up with that?
Sentinel.
You guys joining up with
Yeah.
Rex
We met two of the witches.
The dwarf
Which
left.
We met a series of
Well, I talked to him as a fellow dwarf. Get some
yeah.
belief.
It's good. Very well then. The Crimson
No,
Flag is
we
in your
haven't
deck.
told.
Yes.
For initial
met
pay,
his son.
here's 500 gold each.
No, we met him. He's dead.
I'm very thankful.
Well, we have
for the work.
you met him. First game, we met his son.
And if
Yes.
you two gentlemen would like, would anyone like to
Which is
use
weird
this
because the
Crimson
only
Flag
one
and
that
Crimson
lives
Flag
in
or any other of
Witcher Winter.
my father's sister compounds.
Afterwards.
Let it be known that
Him?
you will drink and dine.
Yeah,
drink
so we're
and
missing.
dine.
So Elder's Day.
Thank you
Yes.
very
So
much.
we're missing.
I'll get some workers down here to see what
And the
much damage it
farm.
was. Thank you.
There could be
In the
more.
future,
And two
just
great
call him
witches.
Empire Experts.
We don't
I
know.
am looking forward to the witches.
He begins yelling at a bunch of people. So
I'm
you
looking
can
forward to
clean
find
up.
out what happened at
You
that.
guys leave.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta
Yes, it's our turn.
I
Thank
am
you.
doing the Nation of Stygians.
Yeah. During
Oh, how much does this axe weigh? So I have my inventory. How much does this axe weigh?
We'll make a Facebook group.
What was that picture you just
What?
It looked like you had a picture of Alice in Wonderland.
I did.
Oh, that's right.
Oscar,
Yes.
Yeah, you're
I'm
awesome.
Scott.
you remember being in the same what you call as the
He has
merchant,
adamantine
being in the same house as a merchant prince.
He chews rocks.
Well, I
He
thought
has
they kept the
adamantine
assignment.
grill.
It's
Choose.
like-
Your
No,
character
no,
chews
no,
rocks.
You didn't just.
Yep.
You went to the merchant
But you
prince
just got
Yeah.
to accept the assignment. You
Yes,
remember
yes.
going there.
Which is pretty
Yes.
expensive, actually.
You have actually no idea what you did.
I recently found out the appendix is
Okay.
useless.
It is. It is dark. You realize that you're in a very dimly
It
lit
stores your
cellar
bacteria for your
of
body.
some sort of
These
Well, you
ones.
get a huff and
It's like a reservoir of bacteria.
There's a series of summoning circles
Like
sprawled
all the bacteria that live in your
walls.
body.
Yes.
It's like a reservoir.
on a shield.
There's blood
Yeah.
splatter.
You need
You're
it.
not sure if it's human or animal.
But it can kill you.
Like a couple years ago, I think.
Can I
It
cast
can
spell
kill you
light?
though.
You cast light.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so I can see stuff.
Yeah.
The
But you
power
can
of your
survive
magic
without.
itself is significantly brighter
You're
than
just
that of the candlelight.
More
that's illuminating
susceptible
this,
to disease.
and other
basement-like
issues.
area.
Like for instance, all your stomach
Walls-
bacteria
The
comes from
walls
your
and the walls and the flooring themselves are made of gray slates.
Wait, I have no clue where I am now.
My mom's a
you
pet.
don't.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Because you're blind.
You know what you're about to.
Mm-hmm.
Blood splatter all over the place. There's the walls and the flooring are made of gray slates. The ceiling above you is also similar stonework with wooden racks running across it. There is a staircase leading upwards. There's summoning circles there, incomplete in their designs. You do have a piece of chalk in your nose. You have a choice of completing them immediately. But to you, you have little to no idea. You weren't really a summoner, you were a raiser of the dead.
Completing them.
You have
Did you want?
little to no knowledge about conjuring creatures from different dimensions. And but it's kind of obvious where they needed to be completed at which points, these circles.
You typing it.
But
Okay, go ahead.
you don't know how you would have written these in the first place, and why is the chalk in bits?
No, it's just like we were saying, if we get these circles going.
You get the hell out of there, and you
Because no one finished the circle. This is the third unfinished circle.
You're at the merchant house, the merchant prince's house, who had given you the assignment. There's a series of dead bodies in the entire place.
Not again.
Have a bunny rabbit under there.
Miranda,
The prince
Miranda,
himself,
not
Well,
playing as you.
which you
Well,
perceive.
I'm finding. Can I cast a spell?
Sorry,
though?
I have bunny
Wait,
rabbit.
oh, it's okay. Object count.
You're married, right?
Is object considered person?
Okay, I got it.
Wait, I think I have a third level spell. No, wait. Here's my third level spell. Hold on.
So the box.
No, I was gonna. Well, could you just dispel that?
Dispel magic wouldn't help you.
Well,
Right?
it's area effective, isn't it?
Here's
Yeah,
what
but
So
it
would
is.
it help you?
Oh, you're
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm ready. I have another
I
chance.
get the box.
I
Give me
cast
more
a
than
spell,
900
level 2
gold.
spell, find traps. Notice traps as road suit.
There are no
Okay.
traps around the area. This is, if anything, it's
What
almost a
about
graveyard.
900?
Okay, so then I investigate. I take a walk around the room first to examine the position of the corpses before I loot them.
The onyx stones. Raise the dead.
She's answered the question.
I haven't
Oh, I
prepared
thought
raised
they
dead
went
yet.
down somewhere
Hang on.
You don't have
I do
animate
have
that prepared.
I don't know.
You
So, okay, fine. Is there anybody there?
I have.
There
I
are
walk
not.
no one alive.
You don't
really
have money.
Is my sword what?
12 to 120, and the other one is like.
Do I have my shield?
Check the exact name of the guys.
Wait, look, locate object.
Okay.
Sense direction.
It's
I look at the
9.
sword.
You locate your sword to find a body of the merchant prince.
We should maybe
You don't know
Literally,
that down me. If anything,
up
you
the
think
wall.
I'm
I know,
very
but out of
nice. You think I'm very nice.
Pasta night.
His eyes are still wide open in shock, and he's pinned to the wall.
Will you
Wow.
be nice
Lift
to
it
me?
above the
Will
ground
you
a
pick up
good
me?
2 feet.
Like,
I take my sword out of disgust.
The fact
Body
that
falls
you've
to the
been
ground.
making
You hear the clicking
decent
of coin.
income at the mercy.
I take all his money. I take all the money.
So
and the
even though
other
he
buy
probably
it.
done damage,
Anything about it? You're lawful. You're not lawful. I take that and give it to the orphanage.
now it's your family.
You open it. You open it to Amberclash. Discover
Actually,
Half-Life.
Baron, this is lawful.
Why do you want it?
In Baron,
By the
the
way,
strong.
Because it's got a lot of gems.
There is no
And I feel
law.
if I bluff some
There's no
gems,
many government.
You got
maybe I
it.
could change it. You know, never have it box his
So I loot all the bodies. How much money do I get? And what? I want to take all the equipment. Items.
Your
Anything about it.
That's gonna take a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fine.
did your
Well, I can
ass
take all their
talking
money.
back.
Is there anything else?
Getting started.
Better armor
Yes.
and what your
All the
sword
work is
and your
slow.
shield.
Very well. I take their money and then
Go back
I
to finish
You get
everyone's in the
around
last
500
game,
gold
so
for the guards
I'll start.
altogether. There's a fair amount of them, about 17, 18 guards.
Okay.
That, yeah, as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, there are good slashing moves and a couple of stabbing moves.
Yeah.
And probably no doubt.
Maybe
you
next week you tell me.
Okay, so before I leave, I clean off my sword. I clean off my sword. I put it back, and I.
It's so long.
And I leave, close the door behind me, and Well, I'm trying to think because. Oh, shoot.
So hang on.
No, I haven't.
No, wait.
Yes.
I got lost. You woke up.
Okay, I was in this basement casting some like ritual circle. I didn't know what I was doing there. I went upstairs. Dead bodies everywhere.
Gundam Wing.
I love this retelling of this.
I didn't kill him. I swear, I just woke up here.
Know the name.
Casting a spell.
No, I'm not. I go upstairs. Hundreds of dead bodies.
He sees dead people.
I see dead people.
Really? Where? Cookie. What kind of cookie?
Oh my god.
Oatmeal, arsenic, raisins.
Well, I'm not done that. I
Where is this
left, but I
conversation
killed
going?
like a dozen people, so I have to like.
No, Anthony, I'm not done.
You're done yet?
If I do that before, then I don't.
So, if I can go from off the people.
Type in Y do.
And 600 gold on demand.
Oh wait, Jim. When I'm while I'm getting back to him, I cast before I get back to him, I cast detect thoughts.
She effectively that merchant was saying, "Thank God you got rid of the competitors."
Oh dear.
Good man.
Kanye
Good
West.
man. We're gonna hire the entire mob.
Your guy. The guy you got.
Yeah.
Trace Kushner.
Yeah.
TRIE.
This is the second circle. It's relatively wealthy. You cleaned your sword.
She didn't write it down on the
Walk
character sheet.
out.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful there's a beautiful topiary garden running into this.
I got more.
Closed by a wrought iron.
Yeah,
I got more of them.
It's like he's like based off of.
I got 10 vials of
I'll develop him more.
300 gold
There's a man dressed in
ether and 2 pounds of
a solid black cloak leaning up against the
What's he thinking again?
It makes Josephilia fall
He looks
asleep.
up at you and says,
Josephilia?
"Did you get all that you needed?"
Chloroform?
He has extremely pale face.
It's actually
he's wearing a skull ring.
It knocks out.
Did you get everything you needed, sir?
That smells pretty nice.
Well, it also enhances spell casting, so.
That's why I did so long.
That side you speak.
Yes.
It's a weird.
Yes,
You're
for
just,
now.
you're just
Very
humping
well
at
then.
nature before class.
You said 16. No, you said 18 bodies. Add it, and they're all young men, and one of which was a Titan.
Oh, wait.
Here's 70 gold. He gives you a small bag. Thank you for the work.
Oh my god.
Okay. He goes forward.
Fantastic.
I'm personally very freaked out right now, and
So it's like meetings?
get out of this quarter into like.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
run,
Ruby's-
you
I'm running.
You hightail back to the Empire, everybody's back there after accomplishing all their jobs, and they're just looking at you going,
What happened, dude?
yeah, what happened, dude?
You had a busy
Yeah,
Guys,
what's up?
And
I don't care about you.
Teammate, where were you?
I'm supposed to have the missing item.
I'd like to find
My
that
character
guy
is supposed to have the
and
missing
tell him
item.
why I didn't name him
Yeah.
in my report.
Okay.
Buddy.
Wait. Oscar, I'm not done with you, and you do such.
Check later.
Oscar,
Although, honestly,
as
we
you
know
are,
each other.
as
I
you are
would
entering
know
the
where
gates of
you
the
were.
Empire, one of the SEAL members, and this guy is relatively well known amongst the SEAL. He legitimately has a SEAL.
If he doesn't
His
come,
name's Paul.
and it's
He's about
10:36,
6 foot
he's with
6 feet, 4 inches tall. He has short, cropped silver hair. He doesn't seem to ever be carrying weapons, but always seems to be wearing a chain shirt of nickel. And he wears 2 rings, each on his middle fingers. He's known as Artemis Moonstalker, and he's primarily because he hunts at night. But some people rumor personally.
Uncle Artemis.
Huh?
What?
Knock on the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome. Hi, well, this is Sam. She just wants to come to
Oh, it's Mystery Girl. Hi.
Don't inquire.
She just wants to observe. You're welcome to sit there.
New person, there's only 20 minutes.
To Sam.
Hi, Sam.
How's that?
Hi.
Hi, well, this
Hi.
is Sam. She's been sober for 5 years, right?
Yes.
5 years. She's and counting. Proud for her.
Ooh,
I think we need to
Hey, I
inspect
was
that,
on.
canister.
Would you like to see?
No.
By all means.
This is the good Sam. Mary was supposed to be here.
Yeah, she just texted me. It took way longer than she thought, but
She
she's
said a
on her
lot
way.
longer.
Awesome.
Let's
We're about
let's
to go through the same, but not done. Artemis Moonstalker. Some people believe that his last part of his name.
There you go.
Some people believe that the last part of his name also refers to the fact that he might also go whoring at night. No one really knows that. No one really knows the exact details. He's lounging around also at the entranceway of the Empire, and as you're about to enter the building, he says, "So I heard you made a lot of money this night, right?"
That information is in between me and Anu. Good day. And I walk away.
Very well then. 18 people, and one of which being a merchant prince. I give you props, Ansgar. I wouldn't have the guts to kill that many people.
Freaking
And he just walks away.
holy people of Anu.
My name,
Yeah, they're so holy.
Yeah, they really are.
Also, I'm warning you, it's a lot of
Sam was with Anu, too. He's always like,
Look up, hold on.
And not just that, but the cleric who, when he found out Mike was a vampire, you need to find a cure for your vampirism. Otherwise, I heal not once.
So wait, is Anu like their new or something?
The new what?
Or
Fight in combat.
I don't know, just
What?
generic
Good
god
God.
or something.
Where?
I do not know who that other one is.
Each one of these people
Like
has
Mega Man or-
individual
Oh, okay.
stories.
Well, he's a generic good
Existences
king.
which they have
He's the
completed.
iconic good
Oh,
king.
okay.
Some over the course of one night before this, some of the course of the entire winter break. They made up stories, all of which intertwine with the main plot in some way, shape, or form. They all have some points, and Phil is stacking dice like a boss.
Wow.
Yeah, hang on.
You're welcome to examine the dice. You're welcome to walk around. Going around. Our board experience points next week.
Okay.
Next week is the same.
There, see, I labeled.
It's the epic group of all these dual shield. That's interesting.
I'm killing one.
Like that.
You. And I'm walking into
I can dig it. I can dig it.
which group has less morals?
You killing guys.
I can dig this group.
You stole from a little child. She literally.
For the most part, these
I don't cut down
people are crazy. Okay, now
He did get some points.
I'm just gonna
But
stop
then
this
again, there
now.
were no
It's getting out of
She's
hand.
arrogant, selfish, and
Uh,
That's all.
he's a good guy.